Good morning. How we doing? Oh no, game's not so good as moving. I hope it goes well. How is it? How much more do we have for the move? Painted so welcome in. Has picked up a brush for the first time in months today. What are we working on? We've also got Sly. Hello. Mageson. Hello. How we all doing? Oh, I'm doing okay. We're waking up. There's a lot of people in that same boat, but we have lizards to paint today. So we have our little Terradon Riders. We're going with another Pokemon, so we're going with Aerodactyl. I went ahead and did like a first pass with the airbrush to get the purples all down, and then we'll have our little orange skinks up top. So this is for my February challenges. That's the squad I wanted to work on. So we're just gonna dive on in. That's what I've got. How are you guys today? What is up this weekend? Guy with a smile, welcome in. Uh-oh. I have coffee, so I'm goo. Mood. Big mood. Glad you have your coffee. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. Got any fun plans for the day? Chat, any fun plans for today? Testing colors for Heresy Salamanders for my February squad. Let's go. Yes. Anyone else working on challenge? I'm excited to dive into mine here. I spent far too long. All of Wednesday, all of Thursday, part of Friday, getting our anime repaint video all together. And then all of Friday was Chaos Nights. I'm a little wiped out, if I'm honest. Another day I've hanged with robot devil hands. That's right, wasted mind. I mean, what? How are you? What you up to today? Riot, welcome in. A snarble to you as well. What you up to? I'm gonna go ahead and start. We a little bit of overspray from our wings onto his skin. I'm gonna get this cleaned up real quick, and then we'll dive into the more fun stuff. But yeah, the Chaos Knights, Scott helped get the big ones magnetized, so they're now magnetized at the waist, which meant I could start putting armor panels and things together so they look sick. And then the first two little ones are also mostly together. I can show those off if you guys want to see them. You guys want to see my Chaos Knights? And then a lot of YouTube time. A lot of editing. It's, oh man. Until I get into the hang of editing, this is gonna take a while. YouTube days are gonna be long. We're getting there, but my goodness, it's a lot of work. We snarbling around, which includes drinking my morning tea. What kind of tea have you got? We got coffee, we got tea. I have a Monster Energy off to the side, because I need it today. Need to finish building my scorpions. Playing find where we hid this number on the sprue last night got annoying. Are they pretty mixed up? I remember we were talking in the Discord about the Orc Commandos, that in the Krieg box. Those pieces were all over the place. I don't know what it is about the Kill Team sprues, but man, they mix those up all over the place. That build was super annoying, I remember. Anyone else got some hobby this weekend? We were supposed to have D&D yesterday, but one of our friends was not feeling well, so we had to cancel. So I ended up playing the newest Yakuza game, like, all day. I played Infinite Wealth for far too long yesterday, and planning to go back to it again today after stream, because it's really, really good. So I will keep playing that. Anyone else playing any fun games? Well, that was about it for me. Scott's kind of replaying Cyberpunk, and then gonna play Expansion. I will get back to that at some point. Not anytime soon, but at some point. Jazzy, hello! I was on my phone. How did I miss the notification? Back on your, now that you got your phone back. How are ya? You ready for more basement work today? It's weird, they'll have pieces that are supposed to go together right next to each other, but they're for different models. Why not put the neck joint next to the head it goes with? That would be far too easy. Don't you want more time spent building? I've got no sound on Twitch. Any ideas? And it's not a muted tab. chat since he can't hear me. Do you have any idea? Hey, Living Frost, welcome in. The only hobby I did finish coloring was 18 by 24 poster. It took me 6 days from design to color. That's so cool, though. Welcome on in. What is the poster of? Just good old Tetley black tea. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy. Stream sound muted or the sound device wrong? Speakers turned off. Yeah, any of those. Is the site muted just on a different tab? It's nice to have phone back. I need to run to the hardware store. Do I eat something here or pick something up? I don't know. I feel like when we get really busy and we're out running around doing stuff, it's kind of nice to just pick something up and know you're good. All right, thank you, chat, for helping. Some insider on why the numbers are weird. What's up? Oh, there it goes. What was it? What did it end up being? Yeah, it's both. Why not both? Why not both? It's of a green, ooh, Japanese dragon. I use yukata designs for the rings. That's a cool idea. That sounds really pretty. No idea. F5 to mute, unmute. That's weird. Well, I'm glad you're with us. How are you? Sorry you missed us there for a little bit. How are you now? Happy to have you. The tooling guys use older software, which cuts the models into sprues automatically. We're at the mercy of the machine. Makes sense, though. I guess, in my head, I figured, that was happening, and then they were reviewing it. Which may or may not be happening, it sounds like. It's okay to post it. Yeah, you can post unfinished projects. Go for it. A quick eggy sandwich for a run out. That would be probably the responsible thing to do. Save a little cash, but sometimes it's just nice when you're already running around doing stuff. Go ahead and grab something real quick. You know? For anyone coming in, I'm just doing a little bit of touch-ups from my airbrush overspray. If you guys are not familiar with the Terradons, these are part of the Seraphon army. They have little bombs that they drop, which is what they have under their feet there. And I'm trying to bring up the Games Workshop website so I can show you guys. They have these kind of cool wing patterns, which I thought actually went the other way, which is why I airbrushed them this way. But they're from the body out. And I'm going to do that, but purple. So that's what I'm kind of setting up for, is we're going to get the body all done, and then we'll start doing these cool markings on all the wings. That's the plan. Sometimes Twitch's own volume command, stop responding for me, cool. That's exactly what I want to hear, yep. That's exactly what I want to hear. You're bright, hello, how are you? Got 10 minutes? I'm glad we get you for 10 minutes. How are you today? I'm okay, in the middle of packing, moving. Don't want to pack right now, so I'm procrastinating. Moving's the worst. How much, okay, how much more do we have to pack? Are we just getting started, or are we getting close here? I got moving earlier to get McDonald's breakfast. I might have done that, but probably not going to make it at this point. That's fair. That's the trade-off to staying in bed. That's the trade-off. 10 minutes, deal with food, come back for another 10. Sounds good here, Bray. We're happy to have you. The superior color choice. I know Scott also finished building the lion, which I'm going to get primed probably tomorrow. And that'll be fun. So as the Chaos Knights and the Real Fist kind of come together, we have a couple characters to work on. So we've got the lion, and I've also got Thranduil for Mousebait. And they are in the prep stages right now, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then I'm going to immediately start my next anime repaint because it's fun, and I don't know. Creatively, that's what I want to work on right now. So I'm going to immediately start my next one. But my YouTube video, exclamation YouTube, will be up on Wednesday if you guys want to see how Vegeta turned out. I recorded the whole process, so you can watch me figure things out as I go. And then you can see the finished figure. So that'll be up on Wednesday, exclamation YouTube. I'm pretty proud of it. It was really hard watching just hours and hours of work get edited down to like dozens of minutes. And then I got on YouTube and the other repainters, they're edited even more. So this one's probably a little long for a YouTube, but now we know what we're doing. Let's see, not much. Couple boxes in the bedroom, food, spices in the kitchen, last of the computer desk, and I'm done with it. Let's go. That's awesome. It's a lot of work moving. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on Aerodactyl for Terradon Riders. Adding more Pokemon to the Seraphon. What you got going on? All right, do we start mapping out our purple? It might be time. Kind of want to just get the first one at least started and see how we like it. Let's do it. All right, so for this, I kind of take the mid-tone. And then I mark it off towards the edge of the wing. So let's see. So about right here. We're just gonna freehand it. And then the highlight color will actually be kind of the in-between color. Been doing it for the last couple weeks. That's why I can work on the January piece in the Discord. There is, if anyone would like to join us, the February challenge is up. We are working on a squad this month. That's actually what I'm working on today is my squad. But if you'd like to come join us, it's in the Discord. Timothy! How are you? How are things? I was thinking about you the other day. I don't mean to... Sorry, this is always that weird streamer thing where it's like, so I haven't seen so-and-so. I hope they're okay. I had that the other day thinking about you. Hope today's amazing. There no you. Oh, I've been working so much. Oh, I hope good things though. Hopefully is good busy. It's good to see you. But yeah, I thought about you the other day. I'm like, I hope he's okay. Do you get to take a little bit of a breather today then? I hope so. Hope you get a little bit of this weekend to yourself. To relax. Few weeks out, we can be around. Okay, I hope, yeah. Hope things are going well. To get a break. We've just been working on Chaos Nights. I have a YouTube video I'm real excited about. That's about it here. Diesel says recovering. Spent the day with hundreds of high school German language students yesterday. Some lovely memories of my wife. Got a lot of her material rehome. Aww. I could see needing a recovery day from that for sure though. Yeah. Welcome in, Squeezel. That's right, we got Aerodactyl. Slam's here to catch all my Pokemon. How are you? What are you up to today? I'm trying to sketch out the, they have these cool patterns on the wings. I'm gonna try it with the purple. This purple's blending in really well though, so we'll see how it works. I'm gonna have to switch purples, but that's the plan. We've got all month to do it, so I'm not too worried about it. What are you up to? Big Boss, Tony, Chuck, hello. How are we all doing today? Continue, I'll slam late. Wait. You can't catch them all right now, okay? Go hold on. Hold on. Oh, I just had doner kebabs, so stuffed. Jealous. Welcome in. We're just working on more lizards and dinosaurs today. Trying to get a good head start. Let's see, get to do it all again in 3 weeks at the state contest in San Marcos. Got some time to prepare then. Prepare for the busy. Oh, guy with a smile, thank you so much for that sub. For 2 months of support. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Enjoy those emotes. In case anyone hasn't seen them, we do have a little scuff emote that I drew. That is Nikki K Power. I'm going to try and sketch some more this week here, now that YouTube video is ready to roll. Doing good here. Yay, dinos. Just remember, at the end of this month, they'll be 1/6 of the way through 2024. The fact that Adepticon is so close is absolutely terrifying. I don't know how it went from, oh yeah, that's in March, to, oh god, that's next month. Nikki, we've got all month to do it. Also, Nikki at the end of the stream. That's the challenge done, because I'm a cheater. I mean, yeah, we started stream airbrushed, so I cheated a little bit. Just, I don't know. The power of just sitting down and fighting, chat. It's almost like making a point. Plus, let's finish up Pontifex the Nester yesterday. Starting on the February challenge now. Let's go. See, Sly's getting in on it. Let's go. Alright, let's sketch this out and see if these purples are gonna work. I just feel like that Sirius is too close to our Nagaroth Knight, which is surprising. Maybe we just need another coat. I'm surprised that's as close as it is here. Intacular, welcome in. How are you? After Adopticon, it's basically summer, which essentially means it's autumn, and then it's Christmas. 2025, baby! As long as I still get my birthday, so, you know, birthday. Need Adepticon for my sanity. I'm excited. I just can't believe it's almost here. I don't know how it happens, but like it sneaks up on me every year, even though it's the same time every year. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. We'll see how much of the month is gone when I get moved and unpacked. But if I sit down and paint, I end up with ugly fire dragons. No. I saw your last one. Did you forget? I can see all your minis. No. I also had that realization of I finally got my repaint video together. And now I have to do the January showcase. Immediately back into editing. What's the February challenge? Yeah, we're doing a squad. So that's in the Discord if you guys want to check that out. Make sure you go to the pinned message for all the details. We do have some things around getting a before photo and all of that. So make sure you check that out before you dive in. But it is in the Discord. Exclamation Discord will get you there. We need to... Okay, I'm making these too normal looking. I think what I might do is go ahead and do that. And we can clean up with the base coat. We need these more like jagged. Halfway through the decade. Electronics project means I gotta clean my hobby bench, so I'll be motivated to paint. Or maybe not, who knows? I mean, you're doing a lot of stuff, Jesse. If painting's not part of it, that's okay. Okay. Doesn't have to always be painting. You've got a whole ass basement you're working on. Like if you're not feeling motivated to paint, that's okay. That's okay. The editing never ends. That's what I'm learning. Yeah. That part's been interesting coming from like Twitch side of things to YouTube side of things. It's just how much editing. How much just ends up on the old editing floor here. Oof. The other thing I set up on Friday is we're gonna try streaming to TikTok tomorrow. So I got that all set up. There is something I downloaded that makes that easier than the first time we tried it. I don't have to have a stupid stream key. It was a pain point last time. But we're gonna try that tomorrow. It's gonna basically be a thing that says, hey, I'm chatting on Twitch. So like I won't be monitoring it, but we're gonna try that tomorrow. Field food sounds good here, Brian. We'll be here. Deckers is struggling with colors to make them. I have like 30 bookmark images of colorful lizards, and I can't pick between. It is hard when you have lots of ideas, yeah. I mean, could you do a little bit of everything? Or is that going to slow us down too much? I don't like how this is turning out at all. What am I doing wrong? I think the front the front's what I'm goofing up. I'm going to come back to that. Let's work on the actual Aerodactyl here for a little bit. I do those blade garvets if I get set up with a reasonable amount of time left. Time for Becky. Enjoy. Enjoy. I'll be here. So suddenly not so surprising. Those massive channels that are tapping after 10 years straight of doing that. Yeah, no. No. It is it's a little crazy when like some of that's all at once. But no, it absolutely makes sense. I mean, even with streaming, like obviously I don't do as much as they do. But we've been streaming for 6-7 years and we trying to change it up. I still love streaming. I'm not going anywhere, but like we gotta find a way to make it a little more sustainable, you know? The Febtober challenge is very tempting, but I just got a model and paint for Adepticon, so I guess we'll see what else I can fit in. Will a household of tiny knights count? Yeah, that would count. If they're a squad, throw them in. I was kind of thinking for March with Adepticon, we might be taking like a freebie month. Like, whatever you want to work on, throw it in. But yeah, a group of knights would totally count. Streaming has its own challenges. It's more moment-to-moment strain, whereas YouTube is like a whole pipeline you have to focus. Yes, that's been very interesting. Kind of switching between worlds here. Just the difference in how I have to like prepare things. What I kind of have to have ready to go. And then yeah, the God, just the editing hours and hours of work down to 15 minutes. It's yeah, because I guess I'll share with you guys. The video is a little under an hour. And I felt like, you know what? I did a lot of like fast forward sections and I'm gonna cut this down and trim this out. Felt like I did a lot of that. And then the other repaint videos that I see on YouTube are like 15 minutes. And it's because that's what's better for the algorithm. So for this one, I'm gonna leave it because it's my first one and I kind of want that all together. But for the next one, yeah, I've got to... It'll just be different. But the next one I'm also going to set up for tutorials, so different goal going into it, I guess. Place only minutes of your own time, leaving it on the floor, yep. That highlight that took me like a while to figure out. Only about 10 seconds in the video. Love that for me. Love that. Noob, hello, how are you? Speed run video challenge, 80% complete. It's been an adventure. I'll leave it at that. Everyone knows if you publish a 10-minute video, it only takes 10 minutes to create. That's right. You're recording it. The camera doesn't lie. That's right. It's just been very different, but we'll get there. That's okay. Channel your inner ya girl, Nikki, for maximum speed. Thank you. Thank you, Noob. I'll work on it. I'll get ya girl out. Alright, I'm gonna do another layer of Azarius, but I don't think it's going to be bright enough. We're gonna either have to mix a paint or pick a different paint. It's not bright enough. The pattern's still not quite right, but like, I need to see if the color's gonna work. And I think we might have to switch to the Vallejo, actually. What we might end up doing. Noob, what are you up to today? It's your boy Noob. What you up to? What's everyone been up to this weekend? I was saying earlier that our D&D got canceled. Which is sad, because we're getting close to the end of the campaign, but we had a friend not feeling well. So I ended up playing Infinite Wealth for a while yesterday. Which has been very good. I'm enjoying the heck out of the new Yakuza game. It's very good. I feel like maybe we even go one brighter for the highlight. Hold on. Sorry, we're completely winging it today. We'll take that. And I just had it. Where did it go? Oh, sorry. And see Team Spooky here on Twitch. He opened his stream videos with, "What up, guys? This is Spooky." So now after you see me, I'm gonna go into his chat and say, "What up, Spooky? This is guys." That's cute. I like that. Just so we know who's watching. It's cute. Alright. I pulled out a couple more purples. I feel like this brighter purple might help us out. Like, it's not a whole lot different. I guess it's a little bit more pink than the Gene Stealer purple. This is Gene Stealer and Cacophony. And I also have our lilac that we've used on the Emperor's Children. So just get all the purples out and see what works. So I have the Demonette ones on his skin. So that's what that is. That is actually Demonette Hide and I think the middle one? Warpfiend Grey. So I'll use those on him and then we'll use the brighter saturated purples on the wings. I did addition of paint spot. No, you're all good. So they have the Demonette purples, which are kind of the gray purple. And then they kind of came out with, I believe these were Forge World colors for the Emperor's Children. I have those as well. So we're just trying to figure out what purple's going to work here. I wish my mid is this serious and I wish it was like a little bit brighter and it's just not. That's what I'm running into. Let's try Vallejo then. Let's get our trusty royal purple and see if that makes a difference. Once we get this one figured out, the rest will go quickly. And of course, I'm trying to make the wings more difficult because Wasted Mind's going to keep accusing me of cheating if I finish these today, so. I still kind of want the cool design, but I don't want it to take forever. Yeah, stop cheating. I know. If we weren't doing the designs, these would be done pretty quickly. So it feels like a... Oh, I just broke a piece off. Feels like a little bit of a cheat. We just did like a purple gradient. That's kind of boring. Question. What you got? The answer. I want you to draw individual wing membrane blood vessels on them. How those orcs coming? Oh, how those orcs coming? Wow. Just, you know, we're looking for blood vessels. Have you ever painted salamanders? I have. They are on my Instagram if you want to take a look. Salamanders are actually one of the armies where I keep getting like a wave of them every now and then. So we actually did a wave of them. Oh goodness. It's the last fall. I don't remember when we wrapped them up. But they're on my Instagram if you want to take a look. I was gonna start on the test model later for your information. Let's go. I'm excited. Memeing and teasing aside, I'm excited to see them. What color did you use for the base paint? Wog Flesh. And then Warpstone Glow. And that is the Games Workshop workup as well. Yeah, Wog Flesh. And then Warpstone. And then as much moot green as you want to do. Whether that's a little or a lot. Don't have to do sad for you to insult me. I'll do what I want. It's my stream. Oh, you getting a lot of rain wasted mine? Uh-oh. I think I heard about that. I know it's always bad, like, when you guys get stuff if they make it on the news. It's like, oh no. Wasted mine gonna get the weather. Atmospheric river dumping. Goodness. Well, I hope everything's okay. I have to translate this over to this wing. Sorry. I get a little quiet. We're just gonna make some spikies and then we'll go from there. We like spikies. It's the first time, I'm sorry. You were telling me to paint wing membranes and it just came out. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Couldn't help myself. Let's see what else is going on. We've been watching more X-Files, which has been fun. Season 4 is still hella weird. Something's off. Something feels weird. Mom and Dad are still fighting. I don't like it. But we continue. Continue the X-Files. I did go back to some more One Piece the other night, so making my way through the Skypiea arc. It's dragging a little bit for me, but keeping on, keeping on. You're being a real season 4 molder. I'm sorry, Slam. I take it all back. I don't want to be a season 4 molder. Season 3 molder would never. Ooh, a pastrami, egg, and cheese. Sammy, that sounds delicious, Jedley. I would like that for my breakfast as well. As Nikki's evil cackle comes out. Sorry, not sorry. I don't want to be a season 4 molder, that's for sure. He's such an asshole. Such an asshole. But yeah, that's about it for me. It's been a nice, like, quiet few weeks here, which is good as I try to get new video stuff together. Get commissions finished up. It's nice that it's quiet. Ooh, why am I not hearing my alerts? Ooh, thank you so much for that sub for 36 months of no beasting hoot. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? Welcome in. It doesn't work when I just put out a basing tutorial hoot. No one does. They're very quiet. Okay. Okay. So they're a bit lower than the music. Okay. I even turned some of them up is why I'm getting angry. Okay. When we go over to Cutie Cam, we may adjust that real quick. So it's bothering me. Why is it always audio? I just want to scream. Heroes is right. I've been a good boy and doing some painting. Gonna go eat some food. Should be back soon. Enjoy food. We'll be here. We'll see you in a bit, Erebor. What'd you up to this weekend? Everyone coming in. What are we up to this weekend? What have we had? Alright, we're gonna try this other purple. Let's see. Ah, yeah, I think that's what we needed. Yeah. A little bit brighter. Well, now it feels like too bright. Okay, we're gonna let it sit for a second. We're in the new Lamian fam. Don't know what I'm gonna do. 10 more wolves and 3 more bats. I mean, could have waited, but now you have her, so that's cool. I think Scott's picking her up as well. She's a neat sculpt. But yeah, if you don't need all the other stuff, maybe worth waiting. Okay, so Kuryu's fine. So those aren't attached to the alerts, though. I know that's probably confusing to not streamer, but that is in fact a different system. Alright, well, I will tackle those today. I have that, and then the bot working on timers as my notes for today. But thank you for testing, Riot. Steph Baines, hello, how are you? This is so much better than public policy homework. I'm glad. Welcome in. We're working on... I'm bringing Aerodactyl to our Pokemon army for our Seraphon. So we're trying to get the first one kind of figured out, and then I will do that across the squad. This is for my February challenge. How are you? Does she run a damn zoo? I don't get her unit choices. I don't know the lore or how any of that works either. Sorry. Thank you, Slam. Yeah, I need to get timers figured out today. It's not as clear as, like, some of the other bots. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. We're just learning all the things this month. Just one after another. Just line them up. We're gonna stream on TikTok tomorrow. We're gonna get our bot figured out. Get YouTube video length figured out. It's just... let's go down the list. We picked the shortest month to learn all the things. That's right. And then we draw more scuff. I'm very excited. I'm doing great. I have the FDM printer kicking out the last few dungeon tiles I want to print before I start painting them. Very nice. Thank you. Did get that one fixed, so progress. Progress. But yeah, we're gonna be trying just a lot of new stuff here. I hope you guys are set. Gonna be streaming stuff, painting different stuff. Because if I have to paint Space Marines until I die, I'm gonna lose my brain. So we're gonna try some new stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, it didn't work though. Happy birthday, noob. I got the wrong target in there. Perfect. Everyone wish Noob a happy birthday. Bodied. I sent you some Eldar. Forge World Eldar, but Eldar, I know we have some Eldar. Unfortunately. I mean, not Warhammer here for a little bit. I need a break from the Warham. I need a break. So it'll be anime and Kingdom Death! Exclamation vote. You guys unlocked a sub Sunday. We're gonna do Kingdom Death Boss Edition. Make sure you vote for the very creepy boss monster you want us to work on. We have, and I actually went to grab them. If you guys want to see them up close. We have our boy, Gorm. Gorm is ready. We can work on him. I'll just leave him here, so you guys will love him. We've also got the Dung Beetle Knight, along with his little dung ball. We have that we can work on. We did the pinup version. We can get him together. And then the one I don't have today is the Watcher. I actually still need to build the Watcher. But the last one is the Lion God, who is like a lion that's been taken over by a parasitic worm. So that's fun. We can work on him. But if you guys want to vote, that'll be for next Sunday. Make sure you get your vote in. We're taking a short break from Ludba. Mostly because I want to finish the other one we started first. And then we will dive back into Ludba. But small break for now. It's so horrifying and glorious. Yes. Yeah. Gorm is certainly something. Certainly something. Praise Gorm. Kingdom that keeps finding ways to turn it up past 10. Those are some older models too. Those are all previous expansions. Those aren't even from the new stuff. I am that far behind. Those are all... The Watcher is in the core box. The rest of them are all expansion baddies that I have not painted yet. So... I also have the Phoenix, which I think we're just going to bring on one day because we started it forever ago and I never actually finished it. So it's basically highlighting all the feathers of the wings. Maybe a couple more details and then it's done. So I want to bring it on and finish it up. So we'll have a few Kingdom Death bosses here. And then maybe one day I'll get to play. Maybe. I saw or chatting in the Discord that, is it Wormspan? There's like Wingspan, the board game. Basically same idea, but with dragons. That looked kind of neat. I've only ever played the video game, so I don't know how fun Wingspan is. Like, with others, but... Anyone else playing any games? Tabletop or board games? We ran out to get some more Hero Quest. Scott had initially done the, like, Kickstarter thing that Hasbro had. But I guess some of the expansions aren't included, like they're past all of that now. We ran out to grab the ones that he had missed. So we can Hero Quest. I guess more board game news this week then. Than usual for once. I'm still not super loving the wing. We're getting closer though. I've played Wingspan a bunch on Board Game Arena. Most of the gaming has been there recently. In hobby and trying to learn software. Probably be in weird gaming hiatus till they patch Street Fighter 6. Coming to Heroes 3. That's fair. I'm desperately trying to catch up on all the stuff I want to play. Because the Persona 3 reboot also came out. I had started Persona 3 a while back, because I just never played 3. I started with 4. And then they announced the reboot, and I was like, you know what, I'll just wait. And now I'm behind, but we'll get there. Alright, we gotta figure out the wing. So we are gonna do a little bit of a wash to get in between, so Slam wasn't completely off. There is like sculpted little details in the wing, which you are gonna do a wash for. Trying to decide if I just go ahead and do that now and keep trying to figure out this color, or let's do like one more coat of it and then we'll do the wash. To try and get it a little bit brighter. Yellow Beans, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some Seraphon. What you got going on? Alright. He's gonna hit Exalted, see about going to restream. Oh, Capcom Cup. But it's on a Sunday. He's got work the day after. Like a nerd. Well, he'll just have to stream it then. I was right, huh? Someone jumped on me for no reason. Well, I don't have to freehand him, but I thought you meant. But there are, in fact, little sculpted details. But I'm not going to freehand him now. I'm excited to see your stuff. I don't want to stick around for this abuse. Me neither, but I'm glad. Magnet, welcome in. How are you? I am. What are you up to today? How goes the weekend? You're outie. Wait, 5,000? Get back here. Get back here. That's too many thousands. You need to come back. Oh, as soon as my check arrives in the mail, you're out. I see. I see. Well, good. That works out nicely. Yep. As soon as that check gets there. That works out nicely. Why is that good? Don't worry about it. You just, it'll be there soon. It'll be there soon. Don't you worry about it. And 10 on pastrami, egg and cheese. The egg and American cheese overwhelmed the pastrami. Still tasty? That still sounds pretty good, yeah. It sounds like you don't expect it to arrive, but that's crazy. That's nuts. Why would I think that? That would be silly, Sam. I don't know how you could possibly get that out of what I said. But famous as spring cleaning. Someone needs to stop stuffing their socks under the couch when they get back from the gym. I'm looking at you, Magnet. That is an interesting one. Just for safekeeping? Just in casesies? You're lucky you had a whole global pandemic to blame and delayed delivery on. Expertly orchestrated, yes. Just as planned. Just as planned. According to Cake. Up here, welcome in. How are you? Caca, back to you. What are you up to today? We're trying to get these patterns on the wings knocked out. I'm not super feeling the purples just yet. We'll get there. We're not there yet. It's bothering me. Exactly. It's one of those, not bad, but it kind of felt like a waste of pastrami. That's fair. Use it for something else instead. I love how Seraphon have spaceships, and they still use flying lizards. They have, like, full-on space hulks, and it kills me. It's amazing. I didn't know, just because I hadn't, like, looked into the army before. But yeah, they have a full-on space hulk. It's amazing. What are you up to this weekend up here? How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Alright, let's do one more coat of the purple over here, and then we'll... Maybe it's shading I'm missing. Something, I can't put my finger on it just yet. It's not right. We'll get there. You should take down your Christmas stuff soon? Yeah, I would agree with that. You're almost a couple holidays behind here. Yeah. It's probably time. Are they just dropping the walls between Sigmar and 40k? It's pretty cute. I think I showed you guys. If the codex is back here, I'd show you. I can throw it in the Discord. But yeah, they like full on have like a Space Hulk. It's pretty cute. I love these little lizards. It's been really fun like reading more about them just because I had never really looked into them before. Like I always thought they were really cool. But I'm like, oh, I don't need another army, you know? I'm just gonna leave it. Then I start reading, it's like, oh gosh, I should have gotten these little guys sooner. These are pretty fun. As long as it's down before Valentine's, right? I was gonna say, you don't want to cross into too many holidays here, but you're getting close. You're getting close. Alright, we'll do one more highlight on the skin. Maybe that'll also help bring it up a little bit. This should help too, this highlight along the... See what that looks like here in a second. Yeah, that helps a bit. Okay, cool. Back on track, chat. Hopefully. I think so. Let's see what else is going on. What other nerdy news do we have? So everyone able to order Flesh Eater quartz this week? Flesh Eater quartz. If you want some of those new boxes, make sure you get your emails in or your orders into Games Workshop. You guys want to see the Chaos Knights I've been working on? Take a small break while some of that dries. Ushtron, yeah. The big boxes and things like that. The snake lady that Hoot was talking about. Alright, here is... Come here. Okay. Here is one of our big knights. So the weapon I haven't even started yet. That's going to get some cool OSL flamey stuff on it here this week. He's still got his face mask to put on. I've got a little bit more details on the top to do. And then his little tilting shield will go on. But he's not too far off. We're getting close. It's just that weapon I want to spend some time getting OSL and stuff done. He's a big boy. So this is the cool part that Scott helped me with, is the waist is magnetized for transport. So there's magnet there. Magnet. I can't turn him enough. Up in there. And he just slips together like that. So that's the first one. And here is the second. These guys take up so much of my desk. Sorry, one second. Here's our second one. Honor first, thank you so much for that sub for 72 months. Let's try the announcement. It's working today. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. How are you today? Remind me after we go through the nights. I want to talk about the Partner Plus stuff too. Sorry, if I don't get back to that, remind me, chat. Here's our second one. It needs the exhaust up top. Again, we need to work on the weapon. I need to finish. The claw is not quite done yet. And then putting her together, I realized I want to change the color of the flag that hangs. So I think we're going to go black on that instead of the white I initially had, because it's too much white altogether. So now that I see it together, we're going to change that. But there she is. That's our second. She is also magnetized at the waist. So, oh, come here. Same thing. And then the little ones aren't glued just yet, but they go together like this. So there is little Delta. This is the orange one we started. And Alpha's on a base. Oops. Like I said, that's not glued yet. There are our two little ones. We're getting there. We got 2 more after these. But that was like all Friday. I was working on these little guys. Big guys. Lots of night work. Catch up here. I ordered some bases for some more Titans, some fancy resin knights. I may or may not be digging this game in scale. I'm so glad, Big Boss. It's nice when you have that project you're really excited for. Let's see, there's a weird link between the two. If I recall correctly, there's a link between the Seraphon Salon and the old ones from 40k. Oh, War in Heaven lore. Interesting. Medallion, what you up to this weekend? I do the same with the Dread Knights, so I can store them and transport them better. Oh, crashing my way through a protein bowl. What have you got in there? I'm curious. Hey, Earbrain, welcome back. Gotta set the treadmill in a bit. It's shoulder day for me, and I'm already not wanting to do it. I ended up, Saturday is usually my rest day, so I took that yesterday, and now I gotta get back to it. Get up and do my walk for me. I've got to do my own walk. I also do the treadmill every day. I'll just tack it on. I'm already doing it, so why not? I'm gonna keep your gains, though. They're my gains now. Yoink! Medallions. Oh, I got D&D in like 3 hours. Enjoy. Just says, alright, nerds, I'm off to Menards for the last of the basement supplies. Let's go. Get them done. We'll see you later, Jezzy. Enjoy. Do me a solid for publicly humiliating me earlier. Just consolidate, yeah. I'm keeping the gains, if that's how this works. They're my gains now. Totally my gains now. This is the trade-off. You can't just yoink. You're not Microsoft. I totally can. Just did. Just did. If you want dem gains, you gotta do it yourself. Sorry. Your Honor, I called dibs. I just did it. I just dibbed it. Hey Decker, welcome in. How are you? But yeah, I feel you. I got shoulders today. I want the bump. I want the little shoulder bump. So we're gonna get it. I'm gonna get after it. Biceps and triceps. I feel like I've gotten to obviously keep working on them. But pretty good spot. Next, I'm conquering the shoulders. I'm using the treadmill to walk away. Sashay away, slam. Yeah, it's alright. We need the boulder shoulders. I need them. That's my next goal. I feel like for anyone like starting to work out more too, I think the idea that I can just like basically pick something I want to change and just work on it is like, it feels really good. It feels really nice compared to how I've approached it in the past. Like, ugh, I have to lose weight and I have to, I don't know. It felt really unhealthy. This way I'm just like, oh, I want that. I'm gonna go after that. Feels a lot better, you know? I want to look like that. It's been nice. I work so hard to stay in the same place. I know. Treadmill is that way. It's a little annoying. I don't super love just staring in the same spot for like half an hour every day. Oh, I got Cocoa Pops. Jealous. Greek yogurt, honey, protein powder, small square of dark chocolate, and a banana. That sounds really good on our first. Enjoy. That's a good way to get some protein right there. Greek yogurt is insane for that. The Vegeta thighs, noob. No joke, his legs are actually, like, goals for me. Like, it's his knee, right? The way is the knee and then those muscles that I don't remember the names of. That right there is the goal. The goal. One of them's starting to pop out, and I'm pretty happy about it. The, like, ones... Yeah, like the... I guess the outside quad? Yeah, getting it. I'm getting it. I don't like to get this one up. I've been walking for 2 hours, and it hasn't changed. I know. It's hard. I have to stare at the stream while I walk. Imagine how I feel. I'm the worst. Sorry, Slam. I'm terribly sorry that this is what you're stuck with. Let me put some more stuff on my screen to show that's a little bear while we just get this one guy figured out. But yeah, I got that today. It's no apology sufficient enough, so don't worry. Cool. I won't even bother then. I don't apologize. I'll take anything back. For these guys in the Pokemon world, who's that Pokemon, chat? Pikachu! Ah. Noob should know the answer by now. Noob should know. But yeah, we've got the Aerodactyl for the actual Terradon. And then we're going to rock the orange that I've been doing on my little skinks. So we may start the rider here in a little bit, just to get a break from all this purple. And Zubat! I figured Aerodactyl was the way to go. We do have some of the little ones with the chameleons, though, and I kind of thought those might be good for Zubat. Sarkarius, hello. Cassiodorus, hello. How are you? It's always ditto. I mean, that's a good answer. What are you up to this weekend? You and Sarkarius, what are we up to this weekend? I've been working on Chaos Knights the last couple days and needed a little break. I'll get back to them tomorrow. It should be a Pidgey. Oh, my great rebasing project. I'm never gonna be done. What are we rebasing? What have we got lined up? I mean, we'll be here for another couple hours. You want some company while you're basing? Kind of like my new PC build. There is no better feeling than a new PC, C-Decker. Enjoy. It feels real nice, especially if you do like a clean install. You kind of move minimal stuff over. Yeah. That's the stuff right there. Everything's set back up. Have lots of room for new stuff. That's the way to go. Replacing everything to bases. Oh, that have magnet slots. Oh, so you're doing like everything. Is there... I'm gonna ask. The reason we're doing that instead of just gluing magnets to the bottom? Just curious. Hey Gonders, welcome in. How are ya? It's good to see ya. We're working on some Seraphon. Let me show you my little dudes. We've got the Terradon that we're trying to get that wing pattern. It's still not quite right. We're working on it. But we have the little skinks that'll go on top. So we got orange and purple. So he'll sit up here eventually. And then they have like the little bombs that they drop. So we'll have to start that here soon. Well, that's what I've got. What are you up to? Let's see, trying to get everything set up. Begin frenzied painting of blood angels starting tomorrow, hopefully. I thought you had just finished a bunch, Sarkarius. Or are those what you're working on? That latest batch? Yeah, I thought you had just finished some. I like to be difficult. Fair. That's fair. More power to you, then. Oh, I finished the airbrushing, so I gotta do the brushwork. Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Alright. I think we're getting there. These wings are... I don't know. They're not clicking for me today. That's okay, though. Windows 11 is weird. I also moved up to 11 when I did my PC upgrades. It's, I still hate when I go to, like, rename things or delete things, because that button is in a very different spot. I'm painting another VOD Terminator. Who have we got today? What, Legion? Or Chapter, I guess. No, Legion. That's right. Ravenlord, good morning. How are you? What you up to today? We're trying to figure out this lizard. Being a pain. Alright, let's start, I don't want to pull this together. Another coat of this to start with. Because I want to start, like, highlighting some of the little... Don't know yet. I'm just doing a Fairhead Fair. Welcome on in. You can come help figure things out with me here. Because I'm trying to also figure out my stuff. Anyone coming in, we also unlocked a sub Sunday. If you guys would like to vote, exclamation vote. That'll be for next Sunday. We are doing Kingdom Death Boss Edition. So I've got some of the boss monsters from, like, the core game that I still need to paint. So I picked out some of the fun ones. You guys can vote on what we work on. So exclamation vote. We'll get you there. I need to throw that on my stream deck for going forward. But thank you, Aaron, for the support. That was what I needed to talk about. So February is the first month that kind of counts for the Partner Plus here on Twitch. So if you guys don't know what Partner Plus is, essentially it's a way for Twitch partners like myself to make a little bit more money from subs. Essentially what happens is right now when you sub, I get half of that and Twitch gets half of that. If we hit the magical sub number starting this month, I get 60% and Twitch gets 40%. So the way to do that is recurring subs. So if you guys would like to sub to support, that helps me out. It's also based on points. So if you want to go up to a tier 2 or a tier 3, that also helps me out. The kind of frustrating part is that gift subs and prime subs do not count. Yeah, so wasted mine and I on the same page there. So if you would like to move your prime one to a regular for just a couple months to help us out, that can also help. 70-30 is at a higher bracket, so we would need a ton more subs for that one. So the new tier is at 100 sub points. The 70-30 is the, like, 300, I think it's 300 now, which until we have a large community increase is not feasible. But for that base one, we can absolutely hit that if we just kind of keep an eye on it here. So if you guys would like to help me out, moving a prime sub over, going up a tier, that all helps. So I've added that below my stream so we can keep an eye on it. But February is the first month where if we want it May 1st, it started February. Does that make sense? So if we get it the next 3 months, I get 60-40 in May. I hope I explained that clearly. If I did not, let me know. Happy to answer questions. But if you'd like to help out, yeah, moving a prime sub to a regular sub, all that good stuff, all helps out. My 9-cent Turkish prime sub does nothing. Does not. It does not. But yeah, I can throw the details back in Discord too if you guys want to see them. Some people like the behind-the-scenes stuff, some people don't. So I try not to talk about it too much, but it would be pretty huge for me to hit the 60-40. That's a fair amount of money coming in for me. So thank you everyone who has... I know a few of you did it right when the news broke, so thank you to those who moved up to another tier. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm just gonna hand blend this. I'm just gonna mush our highlight here and hand blend this in a little bit. Bothering me. 5 Menace, hello, how are you? Oh, I gotta hydrate. Let me get this real quick, and then we will. 5 Menace, what you up to today? How's your weekend? Happy February. What you up to? Blend, 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 blend. Oh yeah, now we hydrate. Chat, reminder, if you haven't eaten today, have some water. Just for that, I'm gonna cancel my sub. Wait. So I can resubscribe. It ends in about 3 weeks. Oh, switching from Prime? If so, thank you. I really appreciate it. Knocking out the challenge early, we're trying. We're trying to get a good start on it here. Thank you, Live Madness. I'm doing okay. I don't know. These wings are... I don't know what they're not clicking for me today. And that's okay. One of those days. Oh, from the level 1 that I'm at. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. But yeah, that all helps, so thank you. I might try and be good about talking about it. I'm not always the best at promoting myself. I'm gonna try and be good this time. Who got the new Apple goggles? I didn't even know there were Apple goggles. It was like the Google glasses. The Nikki K voodoo doll. No hacking allowed today. Dang it. Wait, it's in mine. I need to finish these wings. The Apoggles. I like it. I like it. $3,500 augmented reality headset with VR. These things look hard. Not as textured as feather wings. Yeah, they, I'll show you what we're doing here. Try to do a quick little... I'm gonna take a few ties here, I think. So the actual box art has... They're in the teal. They have these really cool patterns. And I'm not getting it just yet. And that's okay. We'll keep working on them. But we're also translating over to purple, and... I think what I'm missing is I need to bring some of that shadow down into it. Let's just try that while we're chatting about Apoggles. Wanted to get a few more things for the Heresy Blood Angels, including Sanguinius. In GW Web Store, it's almost a challenge to find things that are actually in stock. Uh-oh, are they having issues again? I thought they'd kind of caught back up, but maybe not. They're gonna look cool. You got this. Thank you, Live Menace. Yeah, they'll come together. It's just for some reason the brain is not... Brain's not braining. I'll be honest, I think I'm a little brain dead still from all the YouTube stuff I've been working on this week, so... I know yesterday, like, I played a video game and I just kind of crashed. Like, I was done. I was done. Waiting for Index 2.0. If Steam would ever get around to that, someone looking at a new phone. Phones cost too darn much. They do. Yeah, absolutely do. Having issues still. It's just a whole issue sometimes with games. Yeah, I thought a lot of stuff had come back in stock, but maybe I am incorrect. I thought people were finally getting things they had been waiting on. But I could be wrong. I haven't ordered anything in a little while. Alright, we did that and I went too far down on the front. Fix that again. And then that looks better. So for the reimagined... Oh, Ascended Sanguinius. He'll be a better sculpt with another limited base, yeah. Yeah. That'll be interesting what they do for the Ascended with those that got the fancy bases and things, though. Yeah, some of them had the dueling bases, like Magnus and Russ had the dueling base. Catch up here. It can't be worse. Best thing about Rock Bottom is there's only one way to go. Sanguinius was such a difficult paint. He's so cool though with the demon. A filthy lizard player. Automa didn't like that. Let's see, half the Soul Blight range is out of stock. Well, they just came out with stuff. But he might switch armies because he'd get tired of waiting. He's a filthy lizard player now. Lizards is where it's at, man. Lizards is where it's at. Yeah, when you run into some of the stuff getting reboxed, it gets pretty rough waiting for all of that. Is there anything else you guys are like waiting on? Like orders and things that have not arrived? Or is it mostly the things getting reboxed? Because I think Heresy for a while had a few items that they were waiting on. That's the only reason I ask it that way. I feel like it was bikes or something. Did that all get sorted out? No orders for a while for me, except the orcs, yeah. The only thing I had was Scott's Christmas stuff. I haven't ordered in a while. Because even my lizards, I went through local stores. Jetpack issues, GW is terrible for that. I feel like that one was for quite a while. Outside of more beefy Seraphon, I'm not in danger. Yeah, I think I'm good for a while. Games Workshop. I will work on other stuff, I think. Alright, let's try some of these highlights and see if that gets us. I'm gonna go super light. Ohio! Argello, hello! How are you today? I was working... I spent all Friday on Chaos Nights. Would you like to see them? I didn't put my brushes down until like 10 o'clock Friday night. Runan, welcome in. How are you? Numi, hello. How are we doing? Thank you so much. We were trying to get these markings quite right. We're not quite there yet, but thank you. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? We got new camera angle. That's right. We have a new bot, Argello. We have the new camera angle. And I have a new YouTube video this Wednesday. I'm very excited. My anime repaint is going up on Wednesday. It's been a busy week. Runan, what'd you up to this weekend? I want to convert the new skills to Graveguard, but the moment I do that, GW will release a new kit. Yeah. Thank you for your sacrifice, Hoot. Thank you for the new kit. New year, new Nikki Twitch. We're getting there. This is... Oh, it's a long time coming. Let me show you the knights before I talk about anything else. Here is... The other one just face planted. Alright. Here is... Knight number 1. We still need to finish the claw. That's not done. Obviously, weapon needs to be done. And then put our little exhaust up here. Decided to redo the cloth hanging because it's too much white. We're going to do black down there instead. We need to get the shield. But she is coming along. And let me get the one that accidentally just face planted because I knocked it over. Oh, and... Oh, I need more desk room. I killed him. The Great White is airbrushed? Yes, a lot of these knights are airbrushed. Saves me a lot of time. We tore him asunder. Alright, here is our next one. Which again, I've got some more details up here. we're gonna have fun with the weapon here this week. He's also magnetized. Got the tail and everything back here. So he is coming along. This one is Jack's. I'm not supposed to have a favorite among the babies, but I really like this one. And then we're gonna have, yeah, some OSL airbrushing fun on the weapon. So he's gonna come together. And then let me not faceplane him this time. Okay. And then our two little ones. We have Delta. This isn't glued just yet. And then Alpha, Yuri Alpha. I still have to do her camo as well. There are our little ones. So while I'm getting them finished up, Scott's building the last two. But they're getting there. But that was my entire Friday, was so much chaos night. Be careful, Nikki too. She'll tear us asunder next. You better watch out. I'm working out. Watch out. Yeah, we're cruising now. I think I had to find the momentum for them again, but now we cruising. Those are the war dogs, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't remember specifically which loadout, but those are the new war dog kit, yeah. Let's see, Nimi says, I have 2 of the old metal Terradon to paint, left over from a repainting project from my childhood. I'm at a loss how to paint the derpy boys. They're very cute. I can only imagine with metal how difficult those are to get. Because they would still have the flying base, right? Brunon says, being lazy. Had a game yesterday. Getting dinner with my cousins later today. Make another batch of sourdough rolls for myself. Yum. Cousin is exceptionally gluten sensitive. My starter is not gluten free. As someone with celiacs, I appreciate it. I'm sure they appreciate it. It's rough. I'm actually able to eat sourdough though, so I guess I am not as sensitive as others. But yeah, it's rough. I miss bread. I miss bagels. I can't wait to die to those nights. Jack will only be playing Chaos Knights for a long time once he gets those. They've been fun. I hate that I kind of lost momentum with them over the holidays, but it's been really nice getting back to them. So we'll keep cruising here. I may have to hop in and help build those last couple, but we are getting there. They have the old flying rods. I ordered magnetized flying bases. Oh, for Magnet Baron. Those are really nice. The old metal models break acrylic flying bases if you breathe at them wrong. Oh no. Magnet Baron has some great stuff. We've used several different kits from them. So I hope that those are what you're looking for. But those work nicely. Yeah, we've used a couple different ones. I think we've done some of the Dreadnought ones. Definitely some of the flying stands. When do we think GW is going to tease upscale, assault terminators? Do you think those would be with another tractor? Like, do you think that would come with, like, Blood Angels? Is my initial thought. If it comes out with a codex that would use them. Oh, not this edition, you think? I don't know, I feel like they're giving us a lot of Terminators between what the Dark Angels got and the regular ones with Leviathan. I think next edition, maybe? The old metal slan chairs were the worst offenders, with 0.2mm rods for a 300-gram metal model. Oh no. Yeah, nope, I don't trust that at all. Nope. I don't have any of the metal for these, so I'm pretty new to Seraphon. Like, I have some of the fantasy... Like, I've got, is it the cold ones that they didn't bring forward? But all my stuff is plastic or maybe some fine cast. I think all plastic, actually. I think all of my heroes are plastic. I picked up some of those magnet stands for my giant orc bomber, and they look great. It teased the Terminator Captain, didn't release him. Probably because the sprue has hammer and shield, so I'll release the other. I'd say maybe with Blood Angels, but they're not on the roadmap. I feel like if you get to a chapter that like features them, would be my first guess. Because yeah, we got the new ones for Leviathan, we got the new Dark Angel ones. I feel like they have to be like waiting, right? Gonna get ready for work. Sounds good here, Brian. We'll see you later. I hope work goes well today. Bye-byes for now. Because that was my hope with Space Wolves, is that we get new Wolfguard Terminators. Get them upscale. That felt like an easy guess, but maybe not. I guess for Marine players, what are other like wish list things? What do we still want? Or maybe you are a Blood Angel Wolf or a Space Wolf player. What would you want now that we've seen Dark Angels? I may have to switch to our little skinks here for a little bit. Put this wing down. I'm tired of staring at it. I need to just look away for a little bit. Do a couple highlights, and I think we'll do just that. We'll get our riders started. I still hope we still get, like, the uniquely Space Wolf things. Like the, I would love some new Thunderwolf Cav. I think that would be cool to have. I'm sure we'll get some of the fine cast characters into plastic. But I'd like to keep some of the very uniquely Space Wolf things. I don't know if Wolfen are old enough to get a new kit just yet, but the other kind of unique one we've got. This is one Wasted Mind teases me about Hounds of Mordecai. The release and upgrades for just Wolf Tail tassels, yeah. I mean, that's a given. That's for sure. I wish Marine units had weapon options. Like, Outriders stuck with the chainsword sucks. Blade Guard veterans aren't great being stuck with just swords. I feel like a lot of units exist in a weird spot because there's only one weapon option. That makes sense. Invictors of Borkai. Why don't you like me? I thought we were cool. Blaming on custom chapter legions, I go for the generics anyway. Though I am converting the lion. Love that. That is fun though, because then you can kind of steal whatever you want from the other ones, right? That model's cool. Yoink. We're going to be doing a custom lion here. I don't want to say this week, because it might not be. Soon. Very soon. The Bork Wolf Cavalry. Yup. Coming soon. Coming soon. Just imagine it. I'm wishing for you to get the best thing with Invictors of Borkai. Thank you. An Invictor with a Reaver pilot and a huge banana fur cloak. I liked, someone said that it would get a beard. I liked that too. I don't remember who it was, I'm sorry. I like the idea of it having a beard. Honestly, I've lost the love for 40k Blood Angels. I'm way more into Marines and Heresy. I really wish they update the scale of the Grey Knight range when they get the book. That's fair. The pilot or the Invictor has the cloak. Yeah, both. Both have the cloak, both have a beard. Oh. And some Mordecai squad riding around on an Invictor's, like the skins on a Stegodon. Or the skinks on the Stegodon. There we go. We're manifesting it. You're just hanging off the side. Manifesting it. The lion's gonna be green with all this trolling. Hope you like turquoise. I'm excited. Wasted Mind. It's gonna be fun. I'm glad we can finally get to him here. We're catching up. Oh, I do have one more announcement. It's not a super exciting, fun one. I'm going to be closing down my Patreon. I have not been able to use it the way that I wanted to, and I'd like to close it. It's a little scary, just support-wise, but I wanted to make the announcement in case anyone wanted to save anything down. If there's any PDFs you want to grab, anything like that, make sure you grab it, because I think what we're going to do is move any tutorial stuff over to YouTube, and we're going to make that like the members only type stuff. So, if you are on Patreon and you want stuff, I wanted to make sure you had an opportunity to grab stuff before I shut it down. So we're going to migrate off of Patreon. Which is a little scary for me initially, but we're just going to come back harder with YouTube. That's the plan. Well, we were talking about changes earlier. That's one of them. Isn't the lion already green? He is. Ours is not going to be, though. Ours is not going to be. Don't turn my lion into basing materials. I think Scott would also cry after he spent all the time doing prep and magnet work. I think Scott would also cry. I can't do that. Alright, let's take a break from purple. Let's work on the little skinks. So we've got the orange. I went ahead and airbrushed that just to make it a little quicker. But we do have their scales and just kind of their little details to work on. Every loyalist Primarch without fur in purple, so no rust. Rise, hello, how are you? I wish I had used for chaplains. The Terminator chaplain attached to an aggressor squad would be punchy. Alright, let's get our scale pillars out. We'll get that. And we'll get... Should have gotten these out before stream. I'm sorry. Where are they? Nope. I have all the icky Imperial Fist colors on top. Where are my lizard colors? Nope. Here's one. I'll get it started. Avian, thank you so much for that sub. I'm sorry, I need to turn up my alert sounds. Thank you for 56 months. All back to purple. We've been... Here's our purple. We're getting there. Maximum Pink, thank you so much for that sub. For 19 months of support. Thank you. How are you? Avian, how was weekend? I told you purple. Sorry, I was already digging. I was already digging. How are you? How are you both? I'm Zollies. Before I knew the Wasted Mind magnet fee was $100 each. Did you get to see the Knights Maximum Pink? I can do a quick... I can grab a couple of them. They're kind of hard to bring on because they're so big. I am up. Weekend is weird. Hope everything's okay. Glad you're here. We are working on lizards and dinosaurs today. Sadie took him for a snack. I can't believe she stole a whole paint pot from me and just took off with it. Weekend just started sleeping in. There you go. That's the way to do it. Just got here. Okay, I will show the Knights. Chat likes seeing them. We'll get them back out. Let me get little scales started and I'll show them off. Basically took all Friday to work on them and get myself caught back up here. Sadie did what? Sadie? Yeah. So when I'm digging for paint, I have a chest of drawers below my table that I keep all my paint in. The bottom drawer was open when I was airbrushing one day because I was just rooting around for paint. She came in, stole a little paint pot, and then just bolted out of the room. And Scott happened to see her and go after her. But yeah, she stole a pot of, I think it was Nurgling Green. She grabbed it and took off. My ring asked if I was dancing when I decided to do some late night Beat Saber. So yes, yes you were. She was just helping. Yeah, she's my little helper. Okay, let's take a quick night break. Okay, I'll start with the little ones because they're a little easier to get to. They're not glued just yet, so hopefully I don't drop anything. That needs to get glued. There's little Delta. We've also got Yuri Alpha, who's just lightly tacked to the base. So I can hold and move her around. Delta still needs camo and obviously a face. But she's getting close. We're going to do a bit more work on the exhaust for all of them, too. We've got those. And, oops. They don't want to sit nice for me. Hold on. Big night. So for the big ones, I still have work to do on the weapons. I originally had the cloth white, but it's a lot of white. So I think we're going to go black. We're going to get the claw fixed. We'll start the weapon. And I need to get her exhaust put on. She's coming along. And then the biggin. Okay. So this is the one we're going to have fun with the weapon. Go off fire. OSL. He also needs his faceplate and then some more details and the shield. So it's kind of, the shield's kind of the last bit to throw on there, but there we go. Now we got 2 more left. The chonkers, they were, yeah. It was at a point where I had done so much stuff on, like, the panels and stuff, but I couldn't get a feel for them all together, so I just took the day to smush them all together. Get the waist magnetized, and that helped a lot, just being able to, like, actually see them. I already built a crusade list with these guys. It looks so good. I'm so glad. They've been so much fun. I'm glad we're back into, like... I feel bad because I lost a lot of momentum on them with the holidays, and it's really nice, like, getting back into the groove. Yeah! Thanks so much for coming to check them out. Jennifer says, Millie stole a pot of Retributor Gold a while back, chomped it a little so the paint leaked out onto the carpet. Luckily, we caught her before that. Otherwise, she would have too. Sadie knows if she hides all the paint, Nikki must pay attention to her. That might be what it was. Hey, Dankreed, welcome in. How are you? We thought one of our dogs, had torn out a toenail. Ouch. It was just Abaddon Red. I'm sorry. And Red from a pot he stole, opened, and then walked in. Well, I'm glad that's what it was, and not the toe. How are you? We need a meme. Office one where picture of succubus in the night. Oh, they are the same. Millie's very good at being sneaky. It sounds like it. Bill, hello. How are you? Han L was an engineer from the planet Krypton who's responsible for the idea of using metal sheets to cover vehicles. Ah, good friend of, what was it? Land Raider. How are you, Bill? How's your weekend? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for your trivia. We're working on lizards today. This is for my February challenge in the Discord. Need to get a good start. So I can keep working on Chaos Knights. And Imperial Fists. They're both getting, they're both coming along nicely. Our army projects are cruising. Arkan Land the dumbest retcon in GW history. It's so silly. So silly. Whatever works, I suppose. But it's so silly. Whatever works. Alright, my little skills. I do have, like, the leader, so he's got some feathers and stuff. Maybe we focus on him today as a... Like, with the stream, it's a little more interesting. Maybe focus on him. Oh, getting over a cold. I'm sorry to hear that, Bill. Hope you're feeling better. Sounds like you're starting to. I always drink all of the tea when I have a cold. So much tea. There's a photo somewhere. She's just gently pulling a dentist stick out of the packet very carefully. So sneaky. It's cute. She does, Sadie will also steal socks. And she'll do the same thing. Well, she'll take it really carefully and then she'll just bolt. Which is like the most suspicious thing she could do. And basically the only reason we really catch her is just because she bolts into the other room. Yeah, she likes to take socks too. Again, Alive Menace. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for keeping Strimmer alive. I appreciate it. Chat reminder, hydrate. Amy says, doing bases first. I think I finally understand what I have to do with crackle paint after doing it wrong so many times. What were we missing? I'm curious. That way, if anyone else is also having trouble, we can share. What do you think you've missed with the crackle paint? Sock Thief? We have a mini dachshund Sock Thief as well. My mom's dog does it too. Little Molly. It's cute until you find her just nibbling on socks. I already go through enough socks. I don't need Sadie taking up my socks. Did we have a Molly? I don't remember if we had a Molly command. Slam remembers commands better than I do. Maybe I need to go back and find the Molly command. Socks are a big hit with our dogs. Minnie will fold them so she can fit more socks in her mouth. Oh my gosh, we're becoming efficient with the sock thief. You've activated Slam's banning protocol. That's the other thing I need to work on is your banimation. I want to get that working. There's so many like little technical things I keep finding to work on, and it's been really fun. Please prepare yourself for permaban in 5, 4. Oh, it's your sock thief too? That's ours. That's my mommy's dog. The little Papillon that is on stream. I bought the White Dwarf from December, and I was shocked. It's literally filled with hobby, gaming, and background content. There are no ads. Complete opposite of what I had become. When did this happen? Well, I think it's been that way, but I don't normally get them, chat. I usually only pick them up if it's like an army I'm super interested in. Never trust. Yeah, apparently all Mollies sock thieves. Beware. All Mollies are sock thieves. You guys will get to see Molly. We get to watch her here soon. I'm sure she will end up on stream, as she likes to do. Underlying color first, perhaps primer, then color, then glue, then top color. It's been that way for years. Oh, for the White Dwarf, yeah. All right, here's all of our scales. Let's go ahead and just focus down the leader here for a little bit. We'll get his little feathers started. We'll get his little, he's got like a mask helmet type deal. Get that started. Let's just focus on him for a little bit. How well does Sadie get along with her? Not great. Sadie's very young and wants to play. Molly is 12? About to be 12. Doesn't want to play. So they get along okay, but Sadie always wants to play. Got a new pet. That's my mom's dog. So Molly is my mom's little dog. She's a little Papillon. So she's the little, if he has a regulars. The little white and black Papillon is Molly. That's my mom's dog. We puppy sit as needed. She's a little gremlin, yeah. Hey, Boop, welcome in. How are you? Last time I would have looked at a White Dwarf was before they killed... Oh, Fantasy Battle. Yeah. It's changed quite a bit then. When they shifted company heads, it changed. It shifted back and forth on how much hobby is in it. Yeah, it's a lot of rules. It's a lot of hobby. They do kind of their, like, featured stuff. So if they have, like, an ongoing campaign or something, that'll be in there. But yeah, it sounds like it's changed quite a bit since last time you had one, Bill. My Molly and Sadie would get along then. And always her brother who's like 4 years older. Probably then. Probably. I'm excited because my friend Danny just got a puppy. He looks black lab, but the, like, pet DNA thing said no. Which is wild to me because he looks like a black lab. But as soon as he gets his vaccinations and stuff, we're gonna have a little puppy play date, and I'm pretty excited. It'll be cute. Then they can just go nuts together. It take a while for older dogs to play with younger ones, to be fair. Particularly they don't see each other often. Yeah, and Molly and Sadie. It's basically whenever we have, like, family get-togethers is the only time they see each other, so. Unless we made a point of, like, going over for walks and things together, I don't think it'll change. That's okay, though. We'll just go play with little Brody and make them crazy. There's a basset hound I see sometimes on my walks. Big droopy boy. They are big droopy boys. Alright, he's got a lot of feathers. I don't think I realized how many feathers while we were doing that. Yeah, there's one more hanging off of his weapon as well. We'll do these in the yellow to match our previous ones. So that's all got to dry before we can do any of that. Let's go ahead and get... We'll start the weapon and we'll do our gold. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today? Anything good, chat? I have to work out. And then probably more Yakuza. And I gotta figure out what we're working on tomorrow. I'm not sure. Repray, hello, how are you? I guess we could work on Imperial Fists. I'm trying to think of the Knights are at a... Knights need airbrush work, so that's going to be tricky. They might have to wait a bit. So tomorrow might be Imperial Fist Day. Just game and paint. Need to get some paint on cities and Wood Elves. Oh, for Blood Bowl, very nice. We've had more and more people getting into Blood Bowl. I have a handful in the chat now. Give me an appointment for older puppy. He's a little woolly. And they come back and they're all soft. Welcome back, Bandits Up. Figure out what I'm priming for the February challenge. Let's go. You're gonna get a different breed of dog. What would it be? Probably a corgi. I love Shelties, but it'd probably be a corgi. I like the herding dogs, so basically anything in that category I would probably consider at some point. But yeah, probably corgi. They're little cuties. Just little derps. I guess same question to chat. You could, you know, go get yourself a puppy today. What would you get? Avian, what kind of breed would you get? Get a schnauzer. Those are the grounds. The cat will not be able to kick them. Yes, all of my cattle I have. Absolutely. Scandinavia. Oh, going for the wolfhound. A Bernese or a Dalmatian? Bernese are so cute. We got some bonus corgi with our dachshund. She does the full belly flop sploot. It's her preferred way to lay down. So cute. So cute. You mentioned the Dalmatian. I don't know a lot about Dalmatians now that you say that. I was trying to think, like, have I heard anything about, like, Dalmatian, like, personality or anything? I don't know anything about Dalmatians. I have research to do. The Swedish Valhound, yes. Little wolf corgi, they're very cute. If I was realistic, probably Labrador. If I was to be optimistic, say German Shepherd would be tempting. Bernese Mountain Dog was irresponsible, a Husky. Huskies are little terrors. They crack me up, but they are a handful and a half. Neighbor has a Schnauzer. Thanks, dogs. In fact, he always had them. Very friendly. My grandma had them when I was growing up, so I was around Schnauzers a lot. Australian Shepherd, Blue Heeler, also bought them from Munchins. Blue Heelers are pretty, yeah. Aussies are kind of like the Shelties. They're almost a little too smart for their own good, which is fun. They're definitely a little crazy. Oh, potentially deaf. All the energy, very loyal. Is that from the coloring? Gold all over my feather. Hey, Northern Lucky, welcome in. I keep and breed. Oh, Husky German Shepherd. That sounds so pretty. Welcome in. How are you? I love the, Husky talk. They're just... I follow a bunch on TikTok because they crack me up. If I had to get a dog, it's nice out there. Inbreed by love. Oh, British Bulldog. Dog would have to be condo friendly. Right, so God, my sister had a Siberian Husky. It ran off all the damn time. You'd have to follow it through the sticks until I got tired. Yeah. From what I've heard, they're little escape artists. They like to run. I'll take your entire stock. Also welcome. That sounds super pretty. And sounds like they would keep you on your toes. I had a Dalmatian growing up. She liked me, my mom, my grandfather, my sister when she gave treats, and my best friend. They get a handful once they hit 8 weeks. I can only imagine. Welcome. We are working on some Seraphon today. Do you also have some more hammers or some miniature? For anyone who may be new to stream, hello, I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. I also really love Kingdom Death. I've been playing more Malifaux, working on more of that. We actually have, you guys unlocked a sub Sunday, so for everyone coming in, if you'd like to vote on what we work on next Sunday, exclamation vote. It is Kingdom Death Boss Edition. So pick a horrific beastie for us to work on together. There is Gorm, the Dung Beetle Knight, the Lion God, or the Watcher. Pick what creepy we should work on. Thank you. My last litter was the size of 9. We had one pup that showed the other 8 how to open the... the other 8 how to climb the pen. Oh, no. Immediate troublemaker. Ooh. That's part of it, though, right? Like I said, too smart for their own good. Yep. In that boat. You vote for Meatball Sub Sunday? I could go for that, Bill. Absolutely. It's been a while since I've had a meatball sub. That sounds good. There is one sub place I can go and still get bread, and that's Firehouse, and they have a pretty good meatball sub. After that was a constant battle trying to keep them in until they went to sleep. One thing I didn't realize until we got Sadie, because our previous dog we got when he was almost 6, so we missed the puppy phase. It's really funny when she's just going full tilt and then they crash. They'll just play, crash. It's the funniest thing. Wherever she's at, she's done. Firehouse is good, firehouse is good, yeah. Dang it, Bill now wants sub. But I've been so good on my diet, I won't. I won't. Alright. That's all drying. Do we have any other gold? Kind of running out of place to hold them. Doesn't know how to limit herself? No. It is full tilt all the time when we play. And then we crash. They just sleep where they stood. Yep. So cute. I just hadn't seen that, I guess. With this bar dog, we got him when he was almost 6. And then the one before that was my dog I had growing up. And she lived to be 16, so I hadn't had a puppy in a long time. Like a puppy. Alright, I got some gold on his scales. I'm gonna touch that up real quick while we're here. I think our white is dry. I think we can go ahead and start our yellow. We're in the garage now. We're helping with the basement. Good job, chat. Get everything you needed, Jazzy? Does anyone know Horse, Heresy, and Inducti? Those are the squad you're working on? Clearly I don't, but for more context for chat, I think that's the squad. It's a WYSIWYG question? Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Mousebait. I know Sarkarius does Heresy, but I don't know if Blood Angels have anything similar to that. When you have a dog for 16 years, you kind of get spoiled on how good they are. You get a puppy, you gotta start all over again. Yep. I think that's what I'm running into with our current dog. So, I mean, she barks because she's a herding dog. So they do the alert barks and things like that. I've never had to, like, train that out of a dog. And we're having to learn that now. I don't want to say out of, but to, like, limit the barking a little bit for when, you know, when you need to speak. That is, that's been interesting, having to learn that. I don't care if she barks sometimes, but sometimes we literally can't speak to each other, and that's tough. Critter Doodles, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for that sub for 53 months of support. Thank you. How are ya? It's so good to see ya. Be very hard. It's bred into them, yeah. Like my husky or howl to say good morning, yeah. And like, I think understanding that is good, but sometimes it's too much. But yeah, it's difficult. She just wants to help, and I get that, but also it's really loud. I'm doing well, thank you. Hopefully all have been well. We've been good. I am working on my Seraphon army. I've got these Terradon Riders. Trying to do Aerodactyl. The patterning's a little funky today, but we're getting there. And then our little skinks up top. Fierce Lion, thank you so much for that sub for 32 months of support. Thank you. How are you? How's your weekend? I want to do hobby, but I need to do taxes. I start some of mine tomorrow. I have to do the business side of things tomorrow. Best of luck. You got this. Seraphon are always fun. This army, like, even when I'm in a painting funk, getting some lizards or some dinosaurs out helps so much. What have you been working on, Critter Doodle? What's new in Critter Doodle's world? Ah, I dropped my lizard. Weekend is very busy. I'm sorry. Sounds like not fun stuff either. With taxes. Inductee rules and war gear options change depending on the legion. Need to reread the inductee rules one more time then. Thank you for the help, Sir Curious. Appreciate it. Panda, hello. How are you? What you up to today? Minis! I've been jumping around with projects for the last few minutes. All good. I didn't know if you had something you were excited for. We've had lizards and dinosaurs. I've been working on some Chaos Knights for a commission. And then I just did my first anime repaint, which I'm going to keep shilling because I'm excited about it. If you guys want to watch my first anime repaint, that is going up on Wednesday on YouTube. I recorded the whole thing. We painted Vegeta from Dragon Ball. There's definitely things I want to do different for the next one, but I thought it'd be cool to watch how we figure out the first one. So that will be up on Wednesday. And more repaints to come, because that was a heck of a lot of fun. But I'm very excited for it. If you guys want to go subscribe over on YouTube's, trying to do more videos over there. Candace is doing great. How are things here? I just woke up, got coffee brewing, hang out and play WoW. Sounds like a good day. Good here. We're just working on lizards. Ooh, Critter Doodle's got ordered Usharon. That's my must-do once I paint him. That model is so sick. I'm jealous because Scott will get a paint. And I don't get one. He's so good. Did anyone else pre-order Usharon? I know JPEG's also excited. Dragon Ball Z, actually. Actually. Some legions are very potent inductee options. My Blood Angels, which is they would rather have more tacticals. Yeah, I was... when he was asking, I'm like, I don't know if Sarkarius would know, because I don't know if they have that. Have your rest of the stream. Gonna watch movies with Grandma. Make your breakfast. Sounds good. Enjoy Living Frost. We will see you later. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Enjoy the rest of the day together. That sounds lovely. Nice. Bill's very excited for you, Sharon. Very, very excited. We do have the pre-order article up here in a few minutes. What do we think we're getting, chat? What time is it? Alright, those feathers have to dry. The gold has to dry. He has to dry. Just straight up, he's got to dry. So let's just put him over here, actually. Come back to these boys for a bit. What do I want to work on next? We could start prepping the next wings. I'm not super feeling. Slam. Morgan wings. Let's do it. Verdict, they're going to preview more things that they can't produce enough of. Both of you. You and Slam. What am I going to do with you? You asked. I'd link it by stream before I check Facebook, Twitter, and Warcom. I somehow never see it before JPEG. It is weird the like order it gets rolled out to. Yeah, it is weird. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do the next set of wings. I'm still not completely happy with the first set, but, you know, maybe doing them again will make some of this click. And we'll just come back and fix the other one. 5 pounds of raw plastic pellets for the same price as a Forge World kit? Mods and VIPs fixing to unionize? Oh no. Oh no. I'm in danger. There are dozens of us, I know. That's the problem. Oh no. Oh no. You are getting old. You're so old, Slam. JPEG of the spring chicken. Oh no. Slam just taking shots from everywhere. Fighting for his life. Trying to do the treadmill thing. The mods in here suck, says Proso. Says moderator Confurio. So how are you? Welcome in. What you up to today? The union's asking for 100% increase in pay, probably. Critter says it's comforting. You've been away for a long time. Come back. Still see Nikki's painting something purple. It feels like home. Look awesome though. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's so good to see you. I hope everything is going well. I did just finish Lucius as well. If we're looking for purple. Yeah, Lucius, I've got Tarvitz I'm gonna paint. Because I'm basically betting on Emperor's Children getting their own codex at this point. And I'm trying to get myself kind of prepared for if/when that happens. I have it in my mind that that's one of the redacted books. It has to be. So, I'm trying to prepare. Stuck in my brain. Stop being mean to Slam. Yeah, on Noob's birthday. Stop being so. As a VIP, I do not associate with the mod community. Oh my. Poor Slam, you be nice to the old man. He's practically in his retirement bed, yeah? Rosa says, I'm a little less stressed. Just finished another project. Rescoring TV titles. A little bit more relaxed. Bit by bit good. Glad that it is getting a little closer here. I know you've got a lot going on. Glad to hear that. Yeah, you got this. You got this. Mouse bait, we got dinosaurs and lizards. How are you? What you up to today? We went with Aerodactyl. So we're bringing in more Pokemon to our Seraphon. If I'm forced to consider restarting Emperor's Children Army, the size will be intense. Oh no. Restarting. Because I know you had some. Do we not have them now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did the Combat Patrol, the Chaos Space Marine one. I did that in Emperor's Children colors. This already looks better than the first one. First wing, sorry, I got distracted. I've got Lucius now. I'm gonna have Tarvitz. I'm gonna basically move all the heresy stuff up to 40k. And then I've got a few things like waiting. Like I've got a Vash store and a few other things I'll just wait. Paul John's live, welcome in. How are you? No, preview should be here in a couple minutes, Massbait. You're just in time. Just in time. Being mean to Slam after all he's done for you on his birthday, no less. I know. I no longer own them. Made way for a Votan army. Needed shelf space. I feel that. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, to be fair, Votan will probably get another round of goodies too, so. We don't want to redo the Emperor's Children. Votan will get some sweet stuff, I'm sure. A little loser adorable. So they will ride on top of our Aerodactyls. Yes. Yes, yes. We have those two, and the leader I've put off screen while he dries, just because I'm trying to keep this mat a little cleaner. For streaming and for YouTube. I am a messy painter, and I'm going to try and keep this one cleaner. Give me the Space Dwarves. They're fun. What color scheme do you have for yours? I don't think I've seen yours. I'm trying to remember from, like, socials or something. If I've seen any. Sunday preview. Black Library Celebration. Ah, okay. Take a look. Do you have any new unbox or new unspurred drop pods? They wouldn't be in box. I have some drop pods, though. Alright, let's take a quick break from purple to look at the article. Meow. Osarian, hello, how are you? What you up to this weekend? While I get the article pulled up here. On our first, thanks for the link. Move my water. Okay. Okay. Where are the other Dark Angels? The Waste of Mind's like, I need more things to steal. Where are they? Alright, I'll catch up with chat and then we'll dive in here. Critter says, I accidentally created a color scheme that looks too much like Thurian League. I'll put one in the gallery soon so you can see the poor decisions. I am excited to see Critter Doodles. Didn't GW say they plan on new models for each army as they get books? So Votan probably end up with a flyer or a mech. Probably, yeah. Probably as they get their book. That seems to be how it works. Aaron's working on Dire Wolves this morning. Not much else. Light Madness. God, drown the streamer. Alright, Sunday preview. The Black Library Celebration 2024. We've got, I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead here. The Big Daka. Mike Brooks, of course. The Adventures of, oh my gosh. Of Uftak? Uftak. Blackhawk. Continue. As the Gargant Smasher finds himself in hot water with the Mech Lord, but he's not going down without a fight. Out of time and options, Blackhawk plunges his warband into the mysterious webway, only to end up in the one place that might be more dangerous than the bad side of the biggest big mech, Kamarag. So it follows directly on Brutal Cunning. Be up for pre-order in English, French, and German. And a model. Oh, I love this. Look how fun. Look how fun. I love that it's straight up strapped to the squig. Put his foot up there. He's also the subject of the latest Black Library Celebration Commemorative Series miniature, joining the illustrious likes of Captain Messinius, Inquisitor Eisenhorn, Commissar Severina Rain, and more. Gotta figure out how to say his name. Uftak is a fantastically detailed plastic miniature, hefting his mighty snaz hammer, while balancing his custom Shuda atop his loyal-ish squig, Princess the Squig. J-Big, welcome in. How are you? Why do you always feel a desire to paint orcs? Because they're always fun. The characters are always fun. Look at Princess. Princess has a model. There she is. All right, that's fun. I love the paint on this too. Got the little bit of the brighter OSL rock in there. That's a fun mini. I like that. Okay, we'll come back to that. The Art of the Horus Heresy. Immerse yourself in the world of Horus Heresy with an awesome new art book containing over 100 illustrations. This hefty tome joins the Art of Warhammer 40k, Art of Warhammer Age of Sigmar art books to celebrate the impact of characterful artwork of the Horus Heresy series. Also includes detailed commentary from I can't read today. Cover artist Neil Roberts on many of the most iconic pieces. They put the sculpt they should have used on the cover, even GW knows. This would have been a sick model. This would have been sick. Now he has a pillar up his butt. Alright, we have Deus and Carmine, Anniversary Edition. Black Library Celebration. It's also time to reminisce over the greatest novels of the past. James Wallace Deus and Carmine is high on the list. Remember, 20 years since its release, a new anniversary edition of the classic Blood Angel's Tale is on the way, with all the fancy details. You guys are interested in that? Catch them on chat. Okay. We also have Ghosts of Barak. Is it Minas? Tricky Flint is back up to his neck in trouble again. The Ghosts of Barak Minas by Guy Haley. Swashbuckling adventure and Sky Captain sent on an incredible quest with a crewmate long thought lost to the open sky turns up alive in Raving Matt. With shadowy assassins from Olgu in pursuit and a fabled lost city of Barak Minas calling, Flint embarks on another hair-raising adventure that will test the limits of his skill, luck, and bravado in a direct sequel to his action-packed debut novel, The Archonauts' Oath. So continuing there. Always a chance we'll get an ascended model is less of a proctological example. Yeah, with another limited base. Yeah. I hope so. I hope he gets a really cool ascended. Oh, Riders of the Dead by Dan the Man. Every year, Warhammer fans and Black Library readers vote to bring back two of the most beloved stories in new paperback editions. in the Reader's Choice survey. Riders of the Dead is the classic Dan Abnett tale from the world of legend, telling the story of two Empire soldiers whose careers take a sharp turn after tumultuous events pitch them on opposite sides of the battlefield. Soon they find themselves racing toward an inevitable showdown, one of which will decide the fate of their souls forever. We have Lord of the Night. How many more of these are we reading through? Okay. Few names strike as much terror into helpless souls as the Night Lords. Full horror of their cruelty is revealed in Lord of the Night by Simon Spurrier. A young interrogator strives to prove himself worthy of the Inquisition despite misgivings surrounding their methods. Fate will be thrown into turmoil as the traitorous Space Marines prepare to invade an Imperial hiveworld. At Gazgul Thraka. This has been out, right? Is this a re-release? I'm just looking for details. We've also got End in the Death, Volume 3 in French and German. Dawn of Fire, Sea of Souls in German. Greater Good in French. Black Library Celebration Anthology 2024. This year's anthology of short stories to coincide with the Black Library Celebration is packed with explosive action from some of your favorite authors, featuring 5 stories from across the worlds of Warhammer. Limited time, starting on the 10th of February, a digital copy of this compilation will be added free of charge to all orders placed on the Black Library web store. Also require a physical copy at Warhammer stores. Certain independent retailers during their own Black Library celebrations contact local store. So if you want the freebie, check that out. Warhammer Plus, we've got a Blood Bowl extravaganza. Lore Masters digs into the past of the not-so-beautiful game. Battle Report shows off its present with a nail-biting game between the Nobility and Black Orc teams. And then you can have, the pitch there on the masterclass. Very cool. That's what we got. It is, just books this week, so Black Library time. And then the Orc. I'll go back up to the Orc. I figured you guys would want to look at him again. But if you would like these books, make sure you check the dates for all of these and pre-orders. But here is Orc and Princess. One tempting Orc and Princess squig. Riders of the Dead was the first book I read from Games Workshop. And then, however you spell and pronounce that. Thought that was the quality of the books from GW. How wrong I was. Probably grabbing nothing. The Heresy art book might tempt me. When is Orc and Princess going up for sale? They had a note at the very beginning. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped it. Mega Edition. Everything else will be available on the usual 2-week pre-order from next Saturday. JBig, thank you so much for that sub for 56 months of support. 56 months, that's almost a whole hour. Thank you, JBig. You're right, almost a whole hour. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do like that they've just switched to usual pre-order because that's still relatively new and I'm still having a hard time with it. I keep getting very confused as far as like when pre-order and then when things launch. It's goofing me up a little bit. Interested to see how much actual new art would be in the Heresy book. If it's a collection of the Black Library book covers, art that's been out for ages, that's probably what it is. That'd be my guess, yeah. Alright, chat. Well, that's what we got. Book week. 22 till the next hydrate. Thank you, Life. Thank you for making sure I am hydrated. I mean, I gotta work out today, so thank you. The creatine needs it. Alright, let's go back to painting some dinosaurs. I have the PDF of the Art of Warhammer 40k from ages back. Probably contains most of the art that'll be in that book, probably. T-dubs, welcome in. How are you? I did want to take one more time to talk about the Twitch, the Plus program. So you guys, we were talking in the Discord a little bit about it. Twitch has updated their Partner Plus, and basically what that means is there is a chance for me to get a little bit of a cut, more of a cut from subs. So how that works, it starts May 1st. February is the first month that they start counting toward it. So if we hit the 100 sub points with the consecutive 3 months, starting now, once May hits, I get 60% of the sub and they keep 40%. If you would like to help, gifted subs and prime subs do not count toward that. So if anyone would like to help, Switching a Prime sub to a regular sub helps. And then also sub points help. So going up to a tier 2 or a tier 3 also helps. So I just wanted to put that out there because I saw some subs come through. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the support. So basically they're counting consecutive 3-month subs. But what can help if you want to help is moving Prime to a regular. I need to update that command slam, sorry. Oh, Squeezel, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. So just like Squeezel just did, updating from Prime to a tier 1, even for just the 3 months, and then if you want to swap it back, completely understand. I move my Prime sub around too. But if you want to help us for the 3 months, I just wanted to put that out there in case people want to help. I know, Slam. I didn't find it when I was digging around the other commands the other day. I need to add it. KT, welcome in. How are you? 6 months. Okay. What do you mean, Squeezel? I didn't think Twitch took that much off the sub. Yeah, so normal sub, I get half, Twitch keeps half. If we hit this, and it's the lower tier that they added, I get 60% and they get 40%. There is one more tier where it's I'm 70 and they're 30, but we're not going to hit that anytime soon. So we're going to aim for that first one. But basically, when we hit that, I get that for the next year. So that helps me out a big time. So thank you, everyone. A 6-month sub, yeah. So as long as you have it, basically they're looking for continuous subs. So if you've been subbed, that's great, and that helps. If you want to swap over to help with the push here, that's perfect. That helps. But yeah, tier 3 is the most sub points for the buck, and 3-month price is even better. So yeah, if you guys would like to help as we push to get that, that is how that works. I know it's a little goofy with the 3-month continuous, so if you guys have any questions, let me know, because I know it is a little... It's goofy to think about and goofy for me to explain, so I totally get it. But if you have any questions, let me know. But I would love to shoot for that and try and get a little bit more from the subs. It is an Aerodactyl, JFic. It is. Why must you irk me so? It's like you haven't been putting any effort into your work for the last month. Slam trying to make me cry live on stream. Edom says, I'm helping to work on my Iron Master today. My PC is leaving for repair tomorrow or Tuesday, so I'll get it done this week. That's a good thing to work on while it's gone there. Yeah. Good thing to work on. Good thing we have folks that have been here for that 56-month hour. I know. It's a blessing. That's alright. Those 56-month hours. They add up. They add up. Aw, KT, thank you so much. I appreciate that for 10 months of support. Thank you, thank you. If you guys did want to follow along, I added the little counter below the stream. It'll still say the 300, which is the old goal, because it hasn't officially moved over to that new number yet. But we need to keep that over 100. But that is below the stream. So as people share their subs, it'll update. T-Dubs, thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate that. 57 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. If you're considering... Oh, hype train things are happening. If you're considering subbing, we do have a subscriber lounge in the Discord, which is where we're goofing off during the day and in between streams. You do get channel points faster. And then you get all of our emotes, including some very scuff ones that I am now drawing myself and learning how to animate. So if you too would like some new Nikki scuff emotes, make sure to sub. That's what I got for you. What is scuff? Scuff is like a slang term for kind of messed up. Kind of goofed up. Yeah. You've scuffed something up. So sorry to bother the artist. Anyone know a resource for drawing goofy things? Hankering to start drawing again. Draw goofy things. What do you mean? I mean... Is someone looking to draw goofy stuff? I may know. I guess are you looking for technique stuff? Or... Because the goofy, I think, is up to you, Avian. you looking for technique type things? Or what are we looking for? Interesting. Puts a notebook. Yeah. See, look at my little scuff power up. Thank you, Riot and JPEG. That is scuff. Website or something and pop up pics or whatnot I can try to draw. I feel like that's the whole internet. Non-standard things. I'm sure Disney has some good goofy stuff. Hey yo. Nikki Tall Eyes, thank you so much for this stuff. Nikki Tall Eyes, enjoy your scuff emote. I appreciate it for 4 months of support. Thank you, thank you. So good to have you back, Nikki Tall Eyes. I appreciate it. Now you guys are gonna make me cry on stream. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Oh. I know that, like, some people are talking about, like, oh, we don't get as much for the Prime subs. For me, Prime subs are a very low, like, proportion of my subs. So getting the 60-40 split would be pretty huge for me. So thank you, everyone who is maybe looking at subs to help and things like that. It really does make a difference, so thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is this William a slam alt? It's a mystery. It's, yep. Definitely a mystery. I have no idea who it could be. No idea. You think I'd willingly give this woman that much money? You're mad. Ooh. It's a mystery, yeah. I pay a tax. Thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it. It wasn't even that they didn't understand even, so they didn't read. I didn't even read. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sad that the artistic nudity thing didn't end up working, because, like, that would have been really nice for the pinup stuff, but you give some people an inch. They take 10 miles. She said she needs it for basement dungeon upkeep, but I don't know. It's not gonna upkeep itself, Slam. Not gonna do it itself. I guess I will also throw this out there while we're talking subs. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to be closing my Patreon. It doesn't work the way that I kind of intended. I'd like to put time I would be spending on that into YouTube. So, if you are on the Patreon and you would like to grab PDFs, things like that, make sure you grab it. Obviously, if you need something later, just let me know. But go ahead, and if you'd like any of that, I'm going to be looking how to close that down. Yeah. So, obviously, the stuff that would be intended for that, we're going to bring to YouTube. So if you'd like to move it to YouTube, do the member over there. I think the YouTube is more what I wanted it to do, where it's bringing in people outside of Twitch in the way that Patreon just didn't do. So if you'd like to move it to YouTube, you can absolutely do that. I've got a few things I'd like to do over there, but I am going to look into closing down the Patreon. So if you want any PDFs or anything, make sure you grab those here this week, so I can look at how to do that and get everything taken care of. I just Prime sub to Slam, because flip it, why not? Forgot about them until you said it. There you go, and you get your sweet emote. You guys know Slam streams? You can buy more dice. I want more clicky clackies. That's a good question, Panda. I need to see what I've got left. How much is the YouTube sub? So I need to double check what I set up. But they're kind of the equivalent to Twitch is what I brought over. But I'm gonna look into that and how that works with subs and stuff. I believe I set up a $5 tier, yeah. But if you wanna move over there. No complaints of moving all the Patreon stuff to you. Thank you for that, Avian. Thank you for the thank you for feedback. That's helpful. It just didn't work the way I wanted it to. And that's just, you don't know until you try it, so. We're making lots of changes this year to try and find something that makes sense for us. I think I can only use feller emotes in your chat. Trying to remember how that works. If you're a sub, I think you can use it. I don't remember. Not that you knew. No, it's good feedback, Avian. Moving things around is a little scary because that's obviously it's a financial hit here until I get back up and running. So thank you for feedback. But the idea would be anything that would normally be Patreon, we just throw on there instead. And I think that's going to be better for me long term. To build up the YouTube. Oh, hype train. The emote's going out. I know. No, I totally get it, Avian. Thank you. I'm just saying thank you for the feedback because it's been something I've been mulling over for a bit, and it's a little scary to have to figure out myself. So thank you. You're good. Patreon be like that. Patreon, as I have found, my initial thought was like, well, for those who can't make the Twitch streams, I will still have like things available and they can use it. And that's just not what happens. It's very much the audience is a circle. Patreon is great if you already have that and you're trying to like provide extra stuff on top of that. That's great. As far as finding like a new audience, I think that's a little tougher. A little tougher sell on Patreon. Where YouTube, it's much easier to find someone new. That makes sense. I know it's gonna die, but Nikki made very nice PDF guides. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I appreciate that. We'll just switch gears and I'll continue to YouTube and we're gonna go with that. It's just a little scary is why I keep talking. But we'll get there. This year is gonna be a lot of new stuff. We have plans. Now the doing. Will the PDF guides be available? I was thinking maybe... trying to think the best place where I could put them. And I'm not sure where that would be. Because the other thought was maybe we take some of them and turn them into videos. What's up, Avian? What are you thinking? You want to tack on some extra money to the last half of Ultras for more clicky clackies? I'm alright with that. Yeah, let me see what I got left here, Panda. But if I got some, absolutely. Could they be hosted on the website? Subscriber channel in the Discord? Maybe. I guess I could pin them. My only thing is they would get buried pretty quickly. So maybe. I'll think about that. I would say if you want to make sure you have them, go ahead and save them this week before we nuke it. We could host them on the website, but then it's just kind of anyone can get to them, which I guess is fine. I don't know. I'll think about it. Wait, look at my collection. I didn't even know I had those. What are you looking at, Mousy? What are we discovering? Charizard mute. It is, isn't it? Oh, kind of is. Oh, the Pokemon. Okay, sorry. I thought that was my bot speaking. There are a lot of Pokemon ones. I do love the little Pikachu where he's like waving. Hear me out. Print them. Staple or tack them to the wall in your studio like a conspiracy theory map. Take a picture. Have people do a scavenger hunt via the picture. There we go. Now there's some content. There's some content. They're nice. Not cruddy drawn as the others. It's interesting the range of Twitch emotes we get, like from Twitch, I mean. Because we also get, you know, the classic Hex Go Burr. But then we also get some nice Pokemon emotes. It's interesting. If they ever take away Hex Go Burr, I riot. That's when we just go to... Where's your boy Mr. Mime? Which says no. No. The year is 2024. WEF have crashed the global economy. A 3-set of Nikki Patreon videos sell for more than a human kidney on the black market. Only that could happen now. But yeah, I think that's my stream update for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and axe Patreon, move to YouTube. That's my plan. We'll do tutorial stuff there. The repaints will all be tutorials. So if you guys are interested in following along with that. We move to the tubes. So it'll be closer to what I was actually wanting to do. Look at me being all hip. They say that now, right? Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just give better taste, scrub. The game was relatively fun. I kind of miss it. You want a few games of it? I just remember they were trying to make that such a big deal. And just, nope. Just nope. It was everywhere for like 2 days. Tutorial for lenses lights. I don't know if you want to do one, but I'd watch it. I will keep that in mind now, Spade. I think initially it'll be some more repaints because that in the YouTube idea. No, that's great. Things like that are great. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the YouTube, I am going to be putting a lot more time into there. Our repaint video goes up Wednesday. I'm very excited for it. It's something new that I want to be spending more time with. The latest tutorial, you guys like tutorials, is my Seraphon basing. So if you want to see how I used some different scatter terrain and things on my bases, that's up. And then we also have the January challenge that I need to record later this week. I have a YouTube, Bill. Can you imagine? It's got lots of cool stuff on it. Go check it out. We're going to be repainting all the things. Yay, terrain! How many custom rewatch videos on how to do it? Oh, for the lenses? Okay. No, that's a good one. I've thought about doing like the muzzle burn and stuff. Some of those that one's honestly a Patreon video that I want to redo. Some of those that I get questions on here in stream are good. But yeah. Thank you everyone for being patient while I get things figured out. I appreciate it. This is all new stuff we're learning. Just had an odd Age of Sigmar epiphany. The Dino people are friends with the Comet Worshipper people. Seems odd. Seems odd. I've had so much fun learning about the Seraphon and their crazy space hulks. Muzzle Burn's another good one. Remember which way to do the colors. I literally had to draw it with labels. Yeah, there's things like that. One that I would like to do behind the member, so I guess old Patreon, is the vehicle modulating too, because I get a lot of questions on that. So now that I have my new phone, which has a much nicer camera, I think I'm just going to record on that. And now I can edit it. So that's the other thing I've kind of got in the back of my mind. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's essentially a lot of things with Seraphon, yeah. When the Seraphon goes off and starts yelling, the sky is falling, listen. A streamer bullied me into removing the honey stroopwafel from my Amazon cart. That sounds really good, though. Wasted mind. I don't know if I can bully you this time. Do you need it? Do you need it, Wasted Mind? Do you need that stroopwafel? Do you have anything else in the cart, or is it literally just a stroopwafel? That's always how I talk myself out of something. If that's the only thing I'm ordering, I can't do it. I have to have a cart. The modulation stuff is straight up magic. The plan would be to bring that to the YouTube membership. It's also one of my favorite things to airbrush. So I figured that was a good one for me to do since I really enjoy it. And I get a lot of questions. But yeah, there you go. There is some stream updates for you guys. I've been doing a lot of planning behind the scenes. That's the secret. I always have a cart. I can't say anything. I have manga arriving today from Amazon, so I can't say shit. They're they're really good. Warm up over a hot cup of coffee? Yeah, they're really good. It's been a while since I've had one. But they're very tasty. When Scott was a teacher, he would get them as gifts, like, all the time. Like, all of the kids would get him stroopwafels. It was great. And then he doesn't drink tea or coffee, so I would get the stroopwafels. See, I'm going to Superb Owl Party next week. I'm going to take some minis to paint while everyone else yells at the TV. I forget that's next week already. Anyone else have Superb Owl plans? How dare you change and improve things? I know, I'm sorry. The Skaven campaign book from Fantasy Battle End Times had a lot of good lizard men. The Skaven realized the moon was made of warpstone. Their plan was to pull it down to Earth. Yes, the lizard men were opposed to this. I think it was Crow who had the final word. I remember bits and pieces of that. Both armies are just fun. TV's April 1st. Send your peel tan paint to Durl the J7. Heard you want to paint some Smeldar. Life and Madness. Hold on. Critters of things I didn't expect to do with my name. Desirous Drupal. I feel like every stream a food item comes up and then we all want it. The other day it was KFC. I think Reaper actually went to go get KFC. Big Wes is probably gonna watch a movie or hobby a bunch. I don't think we've done Super Bowl stuff in a while. I'm trying to think the last time we did something for it. Not my doing, someone else brought it up. And then we all pass the blame to Wasted Mind. I think that's how we bully Wasted Mind. Is by telling how we all now want a stroopwafel. All Wasted Mind's fault. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. The time-honored tradition of downing a bucket of chicken and then having a Dutch sweet to wash it down. Tradition. One food is your kryptonite. KFC. Chat found it. Probably chat does seem to have relatively good taste in food. Yeah. It's hard because everyone wants to talk about their favorites, which of course means it's all going to be good. I guess that's how we get around it, right? Once we just start talking about awful food, if we ever get too far gone. Bring up all the canned. It's that fish that smells awful. Surstrumming or something like that? Bring up that kind of stuff. When Eldar again? A good question. I'm gonna be honest, Warhammer is not my... like, when I'm feeling creative, it's not for Warhammer right now. Will it come back? Yeah. Just right now, the repaints have been more fun, because they make me think about things a little different. I still like the Eldar. I need to build my last squad of Guardians and another Wave Serpent. So we will. It's just... Warhammer isn't pulling me right now. So we will. And then, yeah, the little Forge World. Forge World Duder. Murdoch, welcome in. How are you? We are working on Terradon Riders, which I think we're starting to get the wings figured out. We have something happening. How are you? What you up to this weekend? Oh, no worries, Massbait. No, is whenever you're ready. I just wanted to send it out so you have it. When you're ready. All good. It's a cool idea for the wings. Yeah, so I'm basically... The box art does have similar patterning, but theirs are teal. So I'm basically stealing it and adapting it for our purple. Because I am doing Aerodactyl, the Pokemon, to add to our other Pokemon. So here is the box art. We're kind of adapting it and kind of learning as we go here. It's the whole what do you like to do idea. Never seen it done that way. I actually thought when I was airbrushing them, I thought they went this way. So I thought like the spikies would go this way, which is why I airbrushed them this way, and it didn't super help me out. But that's okay. We're going back today, and we'll get it all fixed up here. Only 9 projects on my desk. I don't feel like working on any of them. It's the worst. You do different patterns on each one. That's fun too, and like probably more natural looking. Nikki Suturo smacked me back with Krieg models. What about these, huh? Oh yeah, I like doing those Krieg. Those were fun. I really enjoyed that little squad. More Krieg in plastic, please. Nope. Surprise, Sadie. The other day I was recording my voiceover and Sadie was trying to like dig under the door. It was honestly a little terrifying. I closed the door while I'm recording. And I could just hear her little paws under the door. I did buy one of each of the anniversary minis. Then my local store had the Beast Kill Team, like 12 boxes of 8 pounds, so I bought one of those. More goodies. I will get in. Here's Sadie. Have a Night Lords tutorial. Yeah, on the lion's face. Yep. It's got the lightnings in there, I remember. But it's in there. Mother. Horror hobbing could have been a new niche entertainment segment. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Freehanding, but then with jump scares. No thank you. No thank you. One of the dogs we dog sat for ate the door while we stepped out for a couple hours. I've seen, like, pictures of other people where that happened. Where it's like, yeah, the entire bottom of the door. They've just torn up. Jesus. Still can't believe the amount of damage. Yeah, I've seen some. But I'm the one that can do the jump scares? I like this plan. If I'm jump scaring, I like the plan. That's no bad chat. Face of mine says, nope, absolutely not. That was like an absolutely will reaction right there. Immediate. Immediate in all caps. You know what? I'll work on it. Resident Evil 9 hobby disc. You know, I'm learning how to do all these cool things with the bot and all the things. I mean, there's gotta be a way to bring it in. When Griff was little, every time he'd chew on the door or cabinet or chair, I'd break loose the Tabasco sauce, coat the area he was chewing on. It only took a week and a half for the behavior to stop. I know they have a spray you can use, too. Or they won't. It makes it, like, really bitter tasting. I don't think I would think to, like, coat the entire door in it, but they do have the bitter spray. And jump Ludba. Susie types in chat. It just gets put on the screen. Amazing. Speaking of Ludba, if you guys want to vote for next sub Sunday, this should be next Sunday. Exclamation vote. I pulled out a bunch of, I guess speaking of horror too, pulled out a bunch of creepy Kingdom Death bosses. I need to know what to work on first. Go check out. We've got Gorm. We've got the Dung Beetle Knight. We've got the Lion God and the Watcher. So go vote for what you want. Dee Dee, thank you so much for that sub for 32 months of wobbling. How are you? What you up to today? I don't remember if I told you, Dee Dee. If someone can hit Dee Dee, or Dee Dee, you can do Nikki K Power. The emote artist that I had reached out to, like, never got back to me. So I've decided to draw and animate my own emotes. So whenever I get a bobble, it'll be me doing my own. It's gonna be so scuff. Yep. Yep. I'm excited for it. You're chased by Mr. GW, who's Resident Evil 9, who stomps around attempting to upsell you on starter kits and drains your in-game wallet that's linked to your IRL credit card. So good. Sorry, Nikki, my vote is reserved for Ludba, Eldari, and maybe Mex. That's fair. But Gormdo. Gormdo. There you go, Dee Dee. Enjoy Scuff emote. More to come. I can hear the DBZ noise, yes. Yes. We did it. So yeah, I had like the ultimate F it, I'll do it myself, and I'm just teaching myself now. So more to come. More to come. Oh, mousebait changed. I'm so sorry, Gorm, but I have to see the Watcher done by Nikki. Oh my gosh. Changing from Gorm. I was gonna say mousebait also wanted Gorm. But she put the spooky Watcher on, I know. I'm gonna have to keep an eye, because that is the one that's not built. If that starts to pull ahead, I'll have to get that built here this week. I kind of forgot about him until Jangles was asking about the Watcher. I was like, oh yeah, gotta build him. And Gorm will remember this, that's right. Make her build! Clearly don't have enough stuff to work on this week. Please give me more. Please give me more. No, I stand Gorm. I gotta figure out how awful we want to paint Gorm, too. Just how creepy we go. What type of creepy we go, I think, is the best way to figure it out. There's so many different ways we can make the thing creepy. I let you down. Oh, welcome back, Sly. What'd you have, if you don't mind me asking? We were talking about stroopwafels earlier, and how much chat likes to talk about food, so I have to ask. 80s synthwave Gorm? I kinda dig it. Give him some little sunglasses. I kinda dig it, Dee Dee. What are you up to today? I'm sorry if I missed it. I had wobble emote on the brain, I'm sorry. What are you up to this weekend? Look at that little... Look at little Gorm go. Ooh, beef curry. High protein, low fat. Take that, macros. Yeah, that's a good one. I've got chicken curry lined up for this week, too. Well done, Sly. Killing it. Killing the paint backlog, killing the macros, killing all the things. He even has a little forehead goober. He does. Look at it. Look at it go. If you're gonna go 80s on Gorm, it should be Hellraiser. Yes, I see it. I see it in my mind. That would be pretty good. Hero Quest came yesterday. Very nice, Panda. There's a lot of Hero Quest going on in the community. I think we're gonna try and convince our D&D group to try Hero Quest. They're not really board game people, but like Hero Quest is so easy to pick up. We're gonna try. Base work. Oh, lots of base work for which army? Are we working on DD? I haven't been able to swing by. Alright, what time is it? Okay, let's start the next wings. I don't know, we might have either these or Imperial Fist tomorrow. The Knights need some airbrushing before we can bring them back on. Yeah, I think we'll have either Lizards or Imperial Fist tomorrow. Let's go ahead and start the next wings. We won't finish them, but... It says, it's been a long time trying hard to use the wet blending technique on several areas of Pontifex. Proceeded to throw half a part of Targo Rage Shade over it, which was nice. What did we think of wet blending? Why? Because it is kind of a weird one to start with. Like when you're not used to it. Elf. That's right, noob is here to Elf. Today I ordered a bunch of Flesh Eater Core. Really never liked the old models, but the newer style I do like. They do look really good. I think they're getting a very nice refresh here. Usharon's badass. I'm jealous of Scott for getting to paint him. Broadsword. Critter Dude says, welcome to my exact problem. He says, across many of them, I've grown this nasty habit of putting a few models on trim cork and spackle, so some elevation differences among the units. Ah, okay. This is fining through bases. I hope it's going well. Hope you can get all your bases where you want them. I did the wet blending on the smoke of the Boston Gruts grenade. It was kind of fun. I've used wet blending before. Usually only things like feathers of big mounts. Okay. Normally I don't have the patience. I'm trying to get the little extra at the city's army. I tend to use it for like fur before I start either dry brushing or pulling out the little sections. I find that's helpful. I know a lot of people will do it for cloth. It's a nice one to have in the toolbox. It's messy but fun, at least that's good. I feel like having those types of projects where you can get a little messy is really nice in between the like more technical stuff. Having something where you can, yeah, play with the cork, glue some stuff in. Some dry brushing or some leathering powders. Having those as like a little break can be really nice. Sounds like some good progress, Dee Dee. I'm excited to see him later. Alright, let's do spikies on the other wing, and we'll see where we're at, and that might be where we're at today, so we'll wrap up, go work out, and do all that stuff. Did it for the cloth on the Pontifex model, especially the sackcloth on the litter bearers. That makes sense, that's a good place to do it, yeah. A little more minutes, yep. I think we can do, we'll get our spikies on the wings started. Oh, do you mean for... Okay, we have to end the stream before Live Madness makes me hydrate again. Varl, thank you so much. How are you? Welcome in. We started with this, which wasn't quite right. I think we kind of got better on the second one. That looks more natural. I'll come back and clean up that first one. How do the dudes sit on those? So they have this like collar around them is what the rider kind of connects to. So one of them, the arm's actually on the mount. But this one, the arm will connect to the collar around the neck and then their little feet. I don't know which one goes on which, but their feet will connect as well. But they're pretty close on them. That kind of improv and painting that makes a mini. I think I'm glad it came together. I wasn't feeling great after the first one. What are you up to this weekend? We were also trying to figure out. I had the wrong purple initially too, which looked kind of weird, but I think we've got it now. We need to go brighter. Get it out, Sir Curious. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out and for the help with heresy stuff earlier. Appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Bye-byes for now. Yeah, they're pretty close. With the, I think Seraphon in general, like a couple of them get like an actual saddle, but a lot of them are just kind of plopped on there. Let's see, finished up backing my data and tests, so my Sunday is a relaxation one. Good, glad to hear that. Glad you get to chill today. Hope you in Discord for heresy input. I will let Evian know. Have a good one. We'll see you later. For some reason, it really reminds me. Oh, Land Before Time. Yep, I could see that. That would be another good little tie-in. Littlefoot and Ducky. Sorry, been a while. I think Ducky. All right, does that look okay? That looks right. I'm gonna get it backed up for the new PC. Oh, arrives. Okay, I don't like waiting on me to do that. That makes sense. Glad it's all done. Stressful having to move things over like that. It's done. Ducky Spike. Okay, there we go. I don't want to say Petrie. Ben says, heck yeah, just have Littlefoot's mom on the base of a Carnosaur. Oh, Saren is here for the emotional damage here. Oh. And it's been forever. All I can think of are the leaves. I can't remember what they actually called them. They're like the star leaves or whatever. I don't know. It's been a long time. The movie is so emotional. Tree Star! It is just a... There we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. A lot of those movies, then. Emotional damage. Like, looking back, it's like, holy cow. All those movies will mess you up. Brave little toaster. Looking at you. Some messed up movies we watched growing up. Sharp. How did I let the kids watch this, right? I think a lot of people kind of reflecting back on like, some of those are pretty messed up. Movie nights. We're all gonna watch The Land Before Time. Gonna have messed up childhood movie night. Please join us for The Land Before Time, Bambi. We'll throw on what? Neverending Story, Brave Little Toaster. Another nostalgia kick. Yeah, sorry. Maybe not the fun kind, but there you go. Yeah, hey little children, look at all the pretty cartoons. Also, existential dread, but dinosaurs. We'll just have a full marathon of all of them. Barl says, PSA, don't forget to back up those files you love, friends. Nothing worse than feeling you lost them forever. That's a good PSA, yep. Good PSA. Watch someone's mom die the movie. If you want to help us with Partner Plus. If the next movie night isn't Watership Down, I've actually not seen Watership Down. I've actually not seen it. I know that I would have to prepare for when I do watch it, but I've not actually seen it. Speaking of trauma, I found your Black Witch. Thank you, Avian. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You can read through my pain one more time before it's all gone. No, Hex has created other different issues for kids of that era. Mostly a fondness for Tim Kerr. Hex has scared me when I was little with Ferngully. Yeah. I was scared. I was scared. Alright. Couple more highlights. I've got it on my palette. And then I go get some lunch and go work out. We will be back tomorrow, though, with Warhammer. So if you guys enjoyed the Warhams, want to come hang out for we'll either have these guys back or some Imperial Fist tomorrow. We'll see how we're feeling, what we want to work on. But one of those projects will be on tomorrow. We'll either keep cruising on my February project or we'll, I don't know, maybe finish Alive Manus' army. I haven't seen a chance for the whole community to get together, watch those movies, and have a really good cry and heal together. I'm gonna feel so much closer to you all. Dark Crystal and Labyrinth were not okay as kids. I watched those, yeah, when we actually painted the board game. So I decided to watch them. They were super messed up. Yeah. Yeah. You let Little Nusswood fans Labyrinth? Oh no. That explains a lot. Loud, ugly tears of bonding. Oh no. I've walked through your keywords and downloaded the PDF. Excellent. If anyone else needs to do the same, I'll make the announcement one more time here as we wrap up. We're gonna be killing off Patreon and moving that type of content to YouTube. That is gonna hopefully work closer to what my initial intent with Patreon was, which was to provide another spot for those who maybe can't be here for the Twitch streams and things like that. So, if you would like the PDFs, make sure you download those here this week, and I'm going to figure out the best way to close all that down. That's right, noob, no Patreon. I missed the lining? No, I'm going to do them later. I'm hungry. You're just trying to get me to hydrate. It's not going to happen. Here you go. But we're going to wrap up. I'm going to get some lunch. I'm going to work out. So, here's what we got. We may work on them tomorrow. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. So either these guys or Imperial Fists. It's safe to cancel. I don't know. Yes, it is safe to cancel. I don't know if it's better. I think the thing I need to figure out is when payments go through. That's the hard part. Is I need to figure out how all that goes through. I don't know the details of all that. But yeah, if you want to cancel, absolutely go for it. I just don't know when payment cutoffs and things like that happen. But yeah, if you've got what you need, go for it. We're going to move all of that over to YouTube instead. Hey, Gorgarito. I wanted to make sure I read this before we sign off. I've been See how it looks for a few months. I'd like to paint again, but I'm afraid embarrassed to start, because I would surely do it very badly. Nope. Dive in. I think you need to dive in and get back to it, because if you never do, it's never going to get better, right? So it's time to hop in, time to do the thing, and then learn from it. Learn as you go, because you're going to get your muscle memory back. You're going to kind of refigure out how to work the paints. So don't be scared of it. Hop back in. I wanted to make sure I said that before I log off. There's also, there's the Discord. So unfortunately we are wrapping up now because I need to get lunch. But if you have any questions, we are in the Discord in between streams. So that is there too. But I want to make sure I read that before I signed off. Don't be scared of it. Don't be embarrassed. It's everything you paint, you'll learn from. So hop on in. Do it badly, at least it's done. The first step to doing something well is to do it badly. Can I get some Nikki K power in the chat? I'm doing the same process with digital art right now, so you just gotta hop in. But yeah, there are socials, Discord, YouTube, all in the chat if you guys want to hang out there. I'm just gonna wrap up here. Just gonna kill it here for today. There, thank you so much for the wall of scuff. I'm gonna wrap up here today, so thank you everyone for coming to spend part of your Sunday with us. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you for more Warhammer tomorrow. Bye.